I've only realised how much I must have hurt you. I acted like when you left that it was because you didn't care. But now I realise that it was the strongest thing and it was the hardest thing for you to do because it must have been so hard for you. Because I know how I feel now and it can't be half as bad as what you feel. And that you left because you felt like you had no choice. And even then you wanted me to beg you to come back and I didn't. Because I was being such a self-centered asshole. I didn't realise how hard that must have been for you. I didn't think about it. I made excuses that you didn't care about me.
Are you ready to start our main event of the evening? My name is Nicholas DeOrio. We've been covering this extensively. Okay, so in our previous installment of this, we checked out the beginning of Alice Hess's document. Alice Hess is the accuser who says that ImAllexx, former false accuser himself, has committed domestic violence, ladies and gentlemen, domestic violence. He's been on camera saying that he's going to bash his girlfriend in the skull with a brick. He's called her the N-word. There's footage of her, him screaming at her while she's trying to leave her house. In our previous video, I actually want to pull this up. We're gonna watch my previous video briefly before we get started because the intro to this is a perfect hard cut. Check this out.
Alice has also gone on to accuse me of kicking her in a document, but what she has written is a completely false version of events. This story has been changed many times since this argument took place. This is because I never kicked Alice, and her story has been greatly exaggerated to make me look like I had been physical with Alice throughout our relationship instead of her.
I am sorry on the last night that you were here that I got angry at you and I pushed you and then I kicked you in the behind when you walked away from me. It's not acceptable. I thought at the time that I was being like jokey, but not in like a nice way. It was me.
So ImAllexx came back after a year thinking that the worst of the whole situation was behind him. He could come out and say whatever he wanted. Unfortunately, that just enabled Alice to post the rest of the logs. What I mean by the rest of the logs, it's just, here are the rest of the logs, if you were wondering. This is the Google document of Google Documents. It's just straight text messages. There's no really better way to explain it. It's literally just straight text messages for the most part. Once we get down here, it's just full iMessages, but also Facebook Messenger posts. Early last year, I said, hey, Alice, just drop the rest of it. I need more of this. I want to watch this guy squirm. So anyways, she dropped 750 pages of probably her funniest interactions with Alex, and we've been trying to get through it. That clip that I just showed you right now was Alex admitting to kicking Alice, which he literally denied doing last week in his fucking big follow-up video. Alex posted a video to say that, guys, both sides are bad. I know I was bad, but she was bad too. She's not the perfect victim. And then Alice went and just released all their conversations, and it shows just how hard-clipped Alex was. Now, the biggest problem with Alex's response is that he used the same screenshot like 36 times. It was a whole lot of just, this is the screenshot. This is the screenshot again. Have you seen the screenshot? This is the screenshot with a line under it. This is the screenshot that's taken from a slightly different angle. This is the screenshot, but I zoomed out a little bit. And it just keeps like slamming you in the face for 2 seconds and getting removed off the screen. So Alice responded to this by just showing like every single interaction they've ever had. Like there is just so much to show. There's too much context. Is there more audio? Yeah, actually, we only watched about half of the audio so far, and only one of the 2 VODs have been posted. The next will be posted tomorrow. At the time of the VOD release, you've already seen it. But we're going to get started from page 210, and we're going to try to figure this thing out. I think I left at a good point. Here we go. This is actually, yeah, we finished page 210. We're starting on page 211, and we got to go to 750, so I don't think we'll make it there, but we'll get as far as we can. As we do this, we're going to be watching several videos here that go through and showcase more and more of what Alex has said.
I'm sorry about yesterday, and I shouldn't have gone as far as I did.
And today, we're going to be embarking on a journey to watch a 30-minute phone call where Alex, actually, that's partially the thing that we saw before, but this is a 30-minute phone call that's been leaked.
And I am just really genuinely sorry for that
Yeah, there is endless content today. We have a lot to discuss. There is more than anybody could ever cover. And it feels like, for the most part, I'm like the only one who's trying. I feel like a law YouTuber right now, where I'm just sitting on stream, talking to my audience, and running them through hours and hours and hours, just going through a document. I don't even think at the point of recording this, Chud has covered it yet. I think he's going to start tomorrow. It feels like nobody cares about this document unless they watch my stream. Then they're like, holy shit, this document's awesome. But it's like insurmountable for the average person to engage with. I pity the fool trying to make the ImAllexx video right now, right before this thing got dropped. Anywho, we might do a little voice acting here, we don't know. Going back to the accusations where he claimed multiple times that I punched him, here are the messages where he actually said I tried to hit him, and not once claims that I punched him over the cat. Now, we went over this last time just for context's sake. Alex's story seems to line up significantly less than Alice's. The stuff that Alice says that Alex claims to disprove, you can see the breadcrumbs for this shit like in the messages that were like taken months and months and months and months ago, right? For the stuff that Alex is saying, he'll show a screenshot saying that like Alice punched him in the face. And even in his own defense of himself, he never actually tells Alice that she punched him in the face, if that makes sense, which is extremely weird. It seems like Alex will make an allegation, but he has absolutely no screenshots explaining where or when this happened, or him even showing like unrest at the fact that it did. So yeah, I'm not taking that back. Cool, bye. Don't try to make every minute of this miserable. You push me away for no reason other than your own enjoyment, so just leave. Then it's not a problem. God, I'll do it, sorry. I'm not taking that back. Cool, bye. Don't try to make every minute of it miserable. You pushed me away for no reason other than your own enjoyment. So just leave, then it's not a problem. Just go. You made my life miserable. Sleep in your own room. No reason. Do your own thing. You joking? You're a C word to me. That's why. You're a huge C word to me. What? Remember what you said the day my brother came over? What the fuck? Yeah, still not over that. You're an asshole to me. Okay, then you can leave. I push you away. Is name call and push me. Here we go. Okay, then you can definitely leave. Sorry for that one. This is because of you, bitch. Of you being a bitch the other day. Then you could just go. What a weird way to spend your life.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Okay, maybe I have 2,000 for Carl.
Thank you. Dragging shit out. Okay, for real, let's go. Because it's the only thing being upset. I'm fine with that. No, you aren't. I'm not cool with pretending to be cool. Don't lie. Own it. Bye. They're doing shit like you just did, because that's weird girlfriend shit. Can we get some music? Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna do some... I don't know. I might do this later. I want to get through this, and I don't think doing the fucking voices is gonna do it. I think it's gonna take forever. And I can't... Can I use the Carl Jobst music, or is it in bad taste? I've been using the fucking Carl Jobst music for a while, and I feel like it's kind of a slur. Like, I've been just popping this in the back, dude. It's too soon. I was using this for a while, dude, and it got completely owned. Okay, I'm cool with pretending to be cool. Don't lie. Own it. Bye. Then doing shit like you just did because it's weird girlfriend shit. Grow up. I didn't sign up for that. You're just being weird saying that. No, man.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Thank you.
Appreciated the shout out.
Don't push me away and say it's because of something 3 days ago. I didn't sign up to be dragged by my boyfriend in an argument physically and then be shouted at. Okay, this is another one. After you were cuddling with me earlier, how the fuck am I meant to follow that? So this is not a response to this. These guys talk past each other a lot, so it is hard to follow. Go away. And then it says, Jesus, no, for real. Why switch up now? What the fuck? I'm so confused. You did. No, I didn't. You said weird shit and I pushed you off. Grow up. So again, this is the conversation about the cat saying that Alex had pushed her. Sorry, Alice's version of events is that Alex said something weird and then Alice like pushed her off of him on the bed. Right? Or pushed him away from her on the bed. Alex's version of the story is that they were both laying down on the bed, and then Alice turned and aggressively started kicking him in the back of the head so hard that he fell off the bed, right? And in this argument as well, it comes up talking about the cuddling with me. Oh yeah, I didn't sign up to be dragged physically in an argument or whatever. We actually found this last time. I didn't Yeah, but I put the screenshot in the tweet because I thought people needed to see it. But Alex was addressing this here. He didn't address it in his video. Actually, I think he did straight up deny it. He didn't address that it happened, right? But discussing like the dragging shit, that was also in here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, you're gonna leave. I told you never do something again since you dragged me. And then he says, you can't go around a rented house screaming, implying that like they were trying to shut her down from being too loud. So he was trying to like, I guess, physically sedate her. So I leave. So now you've changed it. You can't go around a rented house screaming. Sorry. I haven't lied about shit, but you can't, because then we have nowhere to live and you weren't paying for it. I had to stop you somehow. This tells me, if these screenshots are real, that the story about Alex trying to like put his hands over her mouth and push her to the floor and drag her are probably more than likely accurate based off of Alex's words here, if the screenshots are real. That's significant. Anywho. We've got, you're being weird, saying what? Don't push me away and say it's because of something 3 days ago. I didn't sign up to be dragged by my boyfriend in an argument physically and be shouted at. There's the switch up because he said odd things and it made me uncomfortable, so I pushed him off of me when he got in my face with my cat. I didn't know he was joking. I'm burnt out. I tell him cry because I'm quoting what he always says to me when arguing. For example, the next screenshot. I'm a mind reader. You hung up on me before I could say anything. You're a fucking retard. You knew. Stop calling me shit, Alex. How much did that piss me off? Cry? I don't care. I am. I'm fed up with your shit. You fucking did this, Alex. I really didn't. This was all you. Yeah, I don't know. It's really fucking pathetic, dude. Cry. And you know, I was joking. You're doing this on purpose. Yeah, you know, I never find it funny to hurt me. You do it because you know. I don't know why you can, if you don't, I don't know why, then you can leave. I don't like it. No, I didn't. Wait, no, I don't. You find it funny. I forgot you're a mentally ill freak. What? I used to make jokes with my cats all the time like this. I'm just saying shit. Okay. No, seriously, I want to break up. I said stop weeks ago. Okay. Because you're getting on me for how I am. No, I'm really not. And then punishing me for it. And it's not fair. You're delusional. So I want you to leave. Easy. This is like the 40th breakup here. You've got a week. Stupid as fuck. This is important to me. I don't care anymore. You're choosing to take me seriously, knowing that I'm joking, and that freaks me out. Are you joking? It's really odd behavior. A little bit of gaslighting here. Weird. And I want you gone. I know it's not serious. I said stop saying that shit, though. No, it genuinely freaks me out ages ago. What you're doing. Yeah, but you don't hit me. Weird escape route, especially because you know it's a joke. I didn't hit you, idiot. You tried. So it went from like you punched me in the face, and now we've got evidence where it's like you tried to hit me. And Alex is acting as if it like hold on, dude, I'm sorry. Like, go listen to what Alex says in the video. And I can't stress this enough. Alex knows these text messages exist, right? These comments, these interactions that he's had. Like, he obviously had these for a full calendar year, all right?
Alice said this in her document. He then goes on to say, I have punched him in the face over the cat. This is Delulu Island we're on now, because he's trying to grab onto anything he can to create his story. This didn't happen, and I couldn't tell you where he cooked this up from. This is from an argument where he was being horrible, had the cat in his arms, and came up to me making jokes about taking him away. Alex was in my face all over me doing this, so I pushed him off of me. I got this story from our own texts that Alice has left out of her document. It is not something that I had cooked up, and I am not creating my own story, as there were hundreds of texts of me complaining when it happened that Alice doesn't show, which I will read for full clarity. Alice,
by the way, he doesn't show like anything. He shows like one message. But again, watch this.
Admits that I was making jokes in her document, but then says I was being horrible, which is untrue and completely contradictory to what Alice had written, where she fully admits that I was joking at the time.
I can't stress enough. I think I've said this 3 times because we keep watching this one clip back. This is the same screenshot with a line on it. All right, look, this is the first screenshot. You see it? First screenshot. This is the second screenshot. This is the third screenshot. How does the first screenshot get contradicted by the third screenshot that is also the same screenshot as screenshots 1, 2, and 3? It is the same screenshot with different lines associated with it. Okay? You cannot contradict one statement with itself. That is impossible. That is a crazy it's one message repeated 5 times with a different line under it. Okay, it is actually fucking crazy that this has happened.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Yo, just tuned in. Is that my favorite gay for merch YouTuber?
Yes! I'll never forget the fact that Alex branded himself the internet gay lord and sold rainbow merchandise. And then when he got accused of abuse, we found out he's basically only dated women for the last 5 years.
Tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Dude, Alex has
Keffels
only
appreciated
female
the shout-out.
partners, and he sold so much I'm coming out merchandise. It's hilarious. All right, anywho. We covered this one. You don't hit me. Weird escape route, especially because you know it's a joke.
What's
I
the
didn't
name
hit
of
you,
the
idiot.
guy, Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
You tired. You tried. I really didn't. I pushed you off of me. Yes, you did. And again, this pushed you off of me statement that Alice has created, like quote unquote created, according to Alex,
What's the
is
name of
in the
guy,
messages.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
This is the interaction where they're first arguing about what happened. Alice's story lines up because it's what she's been saying since day one. Alex's story doesn't even line up with what he said in his most recent video. And his most recent video doesn't always match up with the screenshots from a previous argument. That's why it looks like Alice's story is lining up here more, because everything she's saying seems to be pretty consistent throughout. There are obviously issues with it, but no issue as bad as I never kicked Alice, and then a clip of him admitting that he kicked Alice. That is just I never kicked Alice. I'm super sorry for kicking Alice. Is like a crazy fucking contradiction. I don't think there's anything that bad here in terms of Alice's side. Now, there we go. What is this? Delusional. I've said how I feel. It's like you trying to get even for all the shit that you've done. I'm not talking to you anymore. I didn't try to hit you, retard. This is over. Wicked. I was totally happy all day. Bye. Until that moment. You said something weird and I pushed you off. Weird. After I said stop saying that shit, I have to leave this conversation before I get too angry. So naturally, Alex stopped interacting here, ended the relationship. The toxic relationship ended and everything went back to normal. Of course not. I'm tired of you trying to ruin my life, trying to have fun with you. I did not know why you chose annoyance. Open your eyes. I do not know. Actually open them. And I'm too tired and busy, and I want to know. Use your brain. I have too much going on, and and no, you've been like this since day one. Stop calling your girlfriend dumb bitch, and she'll be upset with you less. But what? Because you've been a C word. Today's been fine. You're the worst I've ever dated. You just did that for no reason. Guy. Okay, please leave. It's over. You said weird shit that I don't find funny. Man, I'm not even gonna try with this. Said that already. I don't care. You win. I don't anyway. Yeah, I guess the cat thing was weird now. You can't and couldn't stop calling me shit. I don't know, you win. I'm just not gonna try to speak to you anymore, and I mean that for my own sanity. That never happened, by the way. I stopped respecting you after that. I've got work now. Sort out my payments. Bye. Taxes. And you put me in a bad mood over the cat. That's nice. Because you do nothing. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Did we get a raid? Somebody said silent raiders. Did that happen? Will your super chats go towards buying Bo Black's house? I would love to own Bo Black's house. Then I can buy goods again and not get tariffed if I have Canadian property. I'll just send them all there. Because you do nothing all day, you don't understand. You choose to make your own life harder. What the fuck does that mean? You literally took away the shit that I was gonna use. I don't want that. That's on you. That's my stuff. Yeah, in my house. But don't argue saying I don't do anything. When I would have been. I can use my own cameras and mics, yeah? Why do it then? Do what? Try to push me over the cat. Now, by the way, now... Dude, Alex has literally pushed himself back. He's literally on the back foot, and now he's conceding it's a fucking push. In the messages, he gets debated out of punch, or it goes from punch to attempted punch to push. Okay? He literally gets pushed back, and then still pushes this narrative forward, knowing these messages exist. It's crazy. You said something weird and were in my face. Just saying a joke of the cat. I pushed you out of my face. I wasn't. Lightly, can I add? Actually wasn't. What the fuck? It wasn't funny. You're freaking embarrassing out me. You're freaking embarrassing me? Why, to nobody? Well, I guess now you are, yeah. You embarrass me. I think you fully lost it, and I don't think this is gonna get better. Really haven't. And that shows me you won't. You need therapy for real, and I don't want to stay like this, reading my mind, so let's leave it here, LMAO. I cooked. You beat me to it. I have been working to pay for everything. I imagine when he said I cooked, he didn't mean like... I don't think he meant like, yo, dude, I just totally cooked. Dude. So anyways, you need therapy for real, and I don't want to stay like this. Reading my mind. So let's leave it here. LMAO. I cook. I push you in my face. Lightly I can... All right, where were we? Oh, I cooked. Okay, we're down here. You beat me to it. Have been working to pay off everything. I bought your groceries with my money. You had flaws, calling me shit. You're ungrateful. No, not at all. So please fucking leave. Actually get the fuck out. Don't stay here anymore. Do not stay here anymore. I am not doing this weird yo-yo shit. I'm fucking working. This is a whole lot of like, leave shit. You're breaking up and then kicking me out because I didn't like your joke. Are there any references here to beating?
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Damn, Blows Blacks really got slimed by his own parents. It really YB y'all own well.
Yeah. And I will pack your things myself. Please do. Not once am I against this. I was building up the courage to leave for a very long time. In my head, we were already over. What do you want? What do you get out of this, you fucking word C word? You're breaking up and kicking me out because I didn't like your joke. I'm absolutely, genuinely fucking baffled. You upset me. How am I? Knowing you would. Not really. I was asking for help in the kitchen. I thought you were kidding. You didn't even respond. I didn't hear you clearly. I then swallow that and come to joke with you, and you fuck me off like that? I didn't hear you, idiot. I'm fucking tired. I haven't been paid. You said something weird. I am owed $75,000. Oh, God. Idiot. And I have another $70,000 in taxes. No, dude. Wait a minute. This guy was owed $75,000 from his company, and he'd spent so much money that he had to pay 70 of it to taxes. Holy shit, dude. Dude. Tariff this. I'm for the tariffs now. Holy shit. And you're stressing me out over small shit, medial shit. It's like, oh, so cute. Another one of those. Read the fucking room. Taking shit out on me. No, I was fine. What? You fixed me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Read the room, boy. I just saw you making weird jokes. What the fuck? But okay. What the fuck? Fuck. Off. No, seriously. You haven't even tried to see if I was okay with everything. You've been adding more shit on my plate. Why do you think I'm sleeping? Because of the headaches. My entire fucking income is being... Dude, my entire fucking income is being held hostage. God, I can't with you. This is a reference to Omnia Media. They took everybody's money. They just didn't pay out fast. I think they were going under, and they even had FPS Diesel's money. I think eventually they all did get paid out, but there was like a point where like 4 straight YouTube months weren't paid out. This is why nobody uses like Machinima or any of these services anymore. They just go by themselves. These media companies all suck. Eventually this happens like everywhere. Dude, dude. You have no perspective. By the way, oh God, you're mental. Come here, say sorry for overreacting. I've overreacted. Have you read these messages? I'm stressed. Fuck off, actually. I'm trying to open up about how I'm doing. Wait, what? Dude, you just fucking told her to leave. You're breaking up. Fuck you. You called her a C word, and you're like, I'm just trying to open up to you, babe. What? Dude, this guy is unhinged. Holy shit. MCNs are dead. Good, get rid of them. You just kicked me out and dumped me because of the cat. Now you want to talk after that? I just got tired to stroke the fucking cat. Wait, what? I just tired to stroke the fucking cat? I tried to stroke my cat, dude. Dude, Shane fucking Dawson over here is trying to stroke the cat. No wonder he got pushed off, dude. Jesus. I repeat his reasoning as to why he kicked me out, because I was genuinely gobsmacked about how he didn't understand or take in the fact that all of this came from his joke. I pushed him off me after he escalated this into an aggressive argument, screaming, asking me to talk to him after. You just kicked me out and dumped me because of the cat, and now you want to talk after that? Yeah, like, thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to open up. It's like you literally just threw me out of my house, and then you broke up with me because you made a weird comment about my cat, and I pushed you off of me. And now you're sitting here talking to me because you owe $75,000 to your fucking British government. You little weird fucking loser. Like, this is psychotic behavior. I just tried to stroke the fucking cat. Fuck off. Fuck off. I just tried to stroke the fucking cat, Jimmy's mom. Fuck off. Fuck off. You don't even take the opportunity. All right, don't bother. Guys, I think the cat was not the problem. You told him that you're gonna get him out of here. It was weird. We don't talk now. I'm done. You already said that. You die on the hill, and if I'm making a joke about the cat. Bro, you dumped me, kicked me out, and then asked to talk. You're an idiot. Bro, I was so fucking tired and stressed. Night. And I just don't need this stupid fucking... And just don't need his stupid fucking girlfriend making any shitty arguments out of nothing, but that's all she does. She's leaving, don't worry. Good. She's stupid. And a B word. She is. What? Yeah, you are. Confirmed. Fuck off. Come talk to me now, because I have to make this video. Dude, this is like insanely toxic. Makes a weird comment after she says multiple times to stop being weird with the cat. She acts as you'd expect, gets pissed off, pushes him away, right? Probably shouldn't have pushed him, but if he's up in your face or whatever, and you're making weird comments to the cat, I don't think it's like totally unhinged to do that. And then Alex throws her out, calls her a bunch of names, says she can't live there anymore, dumps her, and then starts trauma dumping about how much money an MCN owes him, right? And then she like does everything he asks. And then at the end of all of this, it's like, I can't make my video now. I need you to come back and talk to me. This is like absurd behavior. I don't know why somebody who knew these text messages existed tried to keep talking. Like, you know, eventually somebody is going to come explain this situation. They're going to go through these messages. They're going to read all this on stream. The Nick DeOrio of the world will eventually get to figure out what actually happened here. And he went ahead and made that video anyway. And it just breaks my brain. Because it's just such a complete picture after getting access to the rest of the messages. Fuck off. Come and talk now? Talk about what? This. Look, if you're going to drag that out, why bother? We're done. I'm moving out. I'm just blocking you. Lay in the bed. Come talk. Like, fuck off. Come talk. Look, if you're going to drag this out, I'm just going to block you. Okay. Come talk. It's like, this is insane. This is actually fucking insane, dude. Imagine if your son was doing this, I'd be furious. Yeah, I don't know. Look, if you're gonna drag this out, why bother if we're done and moving out, just blocking you, lay in bed, come talk? Come talk. I'm being serious, and I don't mean shouting. I mean talk. Oh, finally. New stuff. He claims in the video that I resorted to physical abuse after he doesn't do what I want him to, and then goes on about how I slapped him. I've already stated in my first document that I slapped him after he had screamed verbal abuse to me, and I gave more context further up in the document. Yeah, probably uncalled for. He uses this and said I admitted to kicking him and said it was uncalled for. That is a lie. It's literally in the screenshot. I said, I remember pushing you away from me. I didn't go ahead and start kicking you. Now, this is one of the things that made me literally scream when I was watching the Alex video, because it was so aggressively manipulative. If I pull up the Alex video, I should be able to find this pretty quick. By the way, I looked up ImAllexx, and the stream popped up, so that's good. Reminder, call him Alex Elmsley, because that's where his content is these days. ImAllexx is a dead YouTube channel. Alex Elmsley is currently an up-and-coming YouTuber, so you might as well start using Alex Elmsley in your fucking metadata, because that's the only way his new audience is going to see any of this stuff. Uncalled for.
Responded by saying that any girl would have done the same. Alice also went on to send me a message where she said that her kicking me was probably uncalled for.
What? Do you see it? Do you see it?
I messaged went on to send our relationship. Alice responded by saying that any girl would have done the same. Alice also went on to send me a message where she said that her kicking me was probably uncalled for.
If you pause the video, you can read where it said, I remember pushing you away from me. I didn't go ahead and start kicking you. Kicking hard at you. Yeah, but it was probably uncalled for. So it's like literally on the screen.
I messaged Alice about her assaulting me on Facebook after she had posted TikToks calling me an abuser and lied that I was on Claire's law and under a police investigation. I questioned why Alice was doing this when she had been physically assaulting me throughout our relationship. I told her because of this, I would have to defend myself because of the accusations she had posted.
And like the stuff he's saying here, he doesn't outline the specific arguments he uses in the video.
Police investigation. I questioned why Alice was doing this when she had been physically assaulting me for.
Like, where is the physical assault? Because one, I was being attacked. You posted our texts on social media. So like, oh, okay, this is where he's talking about it. I was being attacked. That must be the abuse that has gone through the entire relationship. But then it's you posted our texts on social media. So that's not what he's saying.
About our relationship.
Okay, because you had attacked me publicly. Please don't act like he goes, I wanted to explain to my friends what going on. You backed me into a corner. And he's highlighting this. And if you're just reading this as it's going across the screen, you might think that she literally cornered her in the room. That's not what happened.
I told her because of this, I would have to defend myself because of the accusations she had posted publicly. This is when Alice threatened to sue me for suggesting that she had slapped me, which she later admitted publicly. This is when Alice threatened to sue me for suggesting that she had slapped me.
And I can sue you for that, saying that we'd argued after I hit you. Okay, now he highlights this as if it's a confession, but she's saying it's defamation.
Which she later admitted to in her document.
And slapped him in the face isn't from the same argument as the kicking thing. It's like obfuscating the timeline that Alex goes out of his way to not give us. This video has no timeline. It's just different screenshots randomly put in the fucking thing. I said, I remember pushing you away. I didn't go ahead and start kicking you in the head, hard to you or whatever. But yeah, it was probably uncalled for. That's me saying pushing him away was probably uncalled for. Like you're trying to make me sound like I'm abusive to you or anything. Do you want me to explain now? Why even say that? Because you're literally saying she used to hit me. She used to hit me all the time. That's you. You said that. Why say that? I didn't. His proof of me hitting him is saying that I didn't hit him. Not once did Alex ever claim that he was hit regularly until he released his video. This is true. I haven't seen a screenshot from this whole drama where Alex is like, you have beat me throughout the course of our relationship. And he had ample time to do it, as you've seen in our previous uploads. His lies are inconsistent and easy to point out. If you saw everything in my first statement and more on this one, for example, saying I punched him over a cat. This started originally as me pushing him off of him and picking up Bear and going to another room. His second claim is that I tried to hit him when pushing him off me. This developed into a punch, and then it became punched in the face. I linked the messages, and if you made it this far, you've read them already. So you know that I'm just pointing out, you already know this. I'm just pointing it out as it's important to back myself in this. The only time I hit him is when I slapped him. Not ever do I hit him again since the situation back in September. So, here we go. Is it understood when we fought that there was other stuff going on? Wait. Is I understood when we fought that there was other stuff going on and I feel bad for you. For everything. I saw the fight with your brother and it broke me. All I had going on was you. Having to get in the way of you two. We know that's not true and upsetting that we're going to pretend now. I like how there's still people in this document right now viewing it. I didn't even think about anything else in my life right now. I don't want to have this conversation if we can be honest. Now, if you go back and read this whole thing, it's funny because he was begging to have the conversation. Then he starts talking and looking bad. So he's like, I actually don't want to talk about any of this. This is making me incredibly sad. You've completely gone off topic and I'm going to throw up. Using this as proof of me hitting him when all he's doing is trying to spin a narrative that I'm going through other stuff with my brother at the time and he feels bad for me. Not once have I taken things out on him. In almost all of our arguments, it ends in excuses saying he's lashed out. He's annoyed about another thing that's happened or something that's going on, which was constant in some of these conversations. I've shared it in my previous statement. I see a lot of the stuff that Alex is accusing her of doing in his own messages. This is correct. Oh, I know other stuff was going on with your brother. Oh, it was so hard to get in the way of you two. Then you look through his messages, and then he's having a freak out, telling you, oh, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. And then in the middle of it, he's just like, I am owed $70,000. I have to pay $70,000 in taxes. So it's like, it's super, dude, I'm just saying a lot of his arguments seem like gaslighting, as if this is the kind of stuff that he's doing. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. I wouldn't continue to date somebody who slapped me. Well, I mean, maybe if you drag them across your fucking house, you can, I guess, forgive one slap. I don't know. If you kick her or drag her and fucking cover her mouth with your hand, I don't know if a slap is really, I don't know if a slap is the core issue. If you're into doing that too, maybe you wouldn't leave. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Where were we? Oh, right here. I'm going to attach the whole conversation. So this is in full what was happening here. I've got one last thing to deliver to you. It was left behind. What is it? Your onesie and something I should have done long ago. I'll have to hand deliver it. And I've already booked a taxi. You won't see me and I'll leave straight away. I'm on my way. I got the taxi and it'll take me straight back. It's there. I've gone now. I apologize for my handwriting. Oh no, dude. This is the letter that he claims that she made him write, where he's like, I'm a pathetic loser. Do you remember the letter from the original video? Holy shit, dude. It's the letter. It's all in the letter. If you do or don't respond, that's up to you. And I mean that completely sincerely. Dude, this is like a high school relationship. Doesn't this feel like a stupid high school relationship, only like on turbo AIDS? Like, it's a high school relationship plus abuse mode. It's like, I have written you a letter and I have left it at the door. It's all in the letter if you respond. It's all in the letter. If you don't respond, that's up to you. And I mean that completely sincerely. I mean every word more than you know. And I'm sorry the flowers arrived before I got there. I ordered them yesterday, and I thought the cheese string might cheer you up. I mean, I asked you to stop contacting me, and now I've got all of this. You know how hard this is making this for me, right? I understand. I do. I'll stop now. I'm not trying to pressure you, and I understand that's how you feel. I just wanted to put this all out there in case there was a small chance that I could start to make amends. I meant every word. I'm sorry if this isn't what you wanted. If there's a chance I can spend every day trying to make it up to you, then I want to take it and show you that I'm serious. But these are the last messages, so if you decide to contact me, I'll be here.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo.
Dude, I'm
Mr.
just
Oreo.
screaming in my mind how ridiculous this is. To say I asked him to send me the letter is a lie. And at this point, he only does send me one as a last-minute panic to try to fix things. As I asked him to leave me alone multiple times, I also want to state I've never asked him to send me teddy bears and flowers. He has manipulated me asking for a bear I left at the house and made it seem like it's the teddy bear that he sent to my house unwanted. They are two separate teddy bears. One I asked for back, and the other was him sending shit to my house to get me to talk to him. I mean, it sounds like this message is like love bombing, right? Is this not what love bombing is? I don't like using the fucking words. These are the T-channel words, but this is kind of love bombing. The Amazon note was in the first statement. It was another bear, yeah. I wanted to take it and show you I'm serious, but these are the last messages, and if you decide to contact me, I'll be here. There will be no more contact from me. The letter speaks for... Dude, he just keeps repeating it. I will not talk to you. By the way, guys, this is the last time I'm talking to you. Listen, Alice, this is the last time that we'll speak, all right? I just want to be clear. I will not contact you after this, all right? In case you're not aware, Alice, I'm just being honest with you. I have no further plans to speak to you in any capacity. All future communications will be held without me present. Like, it's just over it. I don't want you to make it up to me. You know you don't mean this. You carried on for months and got worse and worse, and you're doing whatever is in your favor right now. I was wrong for the way that I handled it, but I understand and I'll leave you alone. I wish I could change your mind. This is weird. I know how selfish I've been. You were abusive, not selfish. I said in the letter, I'm sorry I wasn't substituting it or making an excuse. I was horrible. You have blocked messages with this person. Oh God, dude. Dude, in this message, I will not message you anymore. Sorry, I wasn't substituting it or making an excuse. I was horrible. And I can see that even sending you messages or writing that letter, how that must feel for you. And I don't think that I can hurt you anymore. And I really hope that when I wrote that, you could see I wasn't trying to hurt you and that I was willing to face it. And I know how deeply painful this has been. And I don't want to tell you how to feel because you're the person I wanted to know that. Maybe these words are too strong. I can see now how all this has prolonged my pain for you. I just want to do one last act to try to prove that I did care and that I'm trying to change. I'm not the victim here. I meant every word about apologizing to you and your parents. I just believe that you'll still be here when I try to fix my shit, but I understand that I fucked you about, and I called you names and scared you by kicking you out when you left. Goodbye. I'm sorry it's too late. I'm sorry I let this go on for far too long. I'm not the victim here, and I wanted you to be sorry for me or think that I want that. I wrote another letter in case you still love me, and I thought that it could work. I understand that you don't feel that way, and I didn't want to leave it on trying. That was all. I'm not angry or upset at you. To love somebody, you have to let them go, right? I just want the best for you. The letter felt like my only hope at loving. It was more than just words. Goodbye, Alice. Alex has unsent a message. Alex has unsent a message. Alex has unsent several messages. Alex continues to unsend message. Alex has unsent another message. How can I prove it to you? I mean, I'm going to go up to your door and I just wanted to knock and say that I wanted to apologize, but I know that I would have been too far. And maybe the letter was Alex has unsent this message. My goodbye message. I'm off to my parents now, so I won't be around for a while on my phone. Wait, did Alex delete a few? Yes, it appears he's deleted a few messages. Dude, guys, by the way, this is my last message. Anyway, dude, I'm gonna go Bo Blaxian on these bitches. Holy fuck, dude. He realized how pathetic he was too late and he didn't delete enough of these. Yeah, he's like going Bo Blax mode, dude. Please, just leave me alone. Alex has unsent him. Sorry for how intense I was last week. I wasn't right after you told me that I had a lot going on. Makes me embarrassed. Oh, you had a lot going on. Alex, dude, now, wait, dude, you gotta look at the dates on this, right? I'm off to my parents now. 4/17, 4/22. Alex has unsent this. 4/23. I'm sorry for how intense I was last week. No answer. 5/6. Alex has unsent a message. 5/6 again. Sorry, I didn't mean to send that. It was an accident. I'm sorry if I bothered you. I didn't mean to. Okay, 5/8. Send what? 5/8. I sent you a message about the council tax address to us, but I paid it off and I sorted it. Dude, he's just not stopping. This was after they broke up. Dude, 5/8/20. Wait, this is like a month before she exposed him. She exposes him on June 15th. This is literally a month before the fucking document comes out. I sent you a voice message about council tax address to us, but I paid it off, so it's all sorted. I didn't want you to accidentally pay it in case they called you, but then I sorted it. It was too late. I already had messaged you. I'm sorry, it's done now. Obviously, I didn't want to bother you, but it was a court notice thing, and I thought you might get one. Not to do with me. I am not on the lease. It was addressed to us both, that's why. Otherwise, I wouldn't have messaged you. Just update them on your own time, I guess. It's fine. I didn't want to bother you, yeah, but I thought you might get one. Never put my address, so no. It's done now, sorry. It's all sorted now. Don't worry. If anything appears, I'll just have them send it to me. It'll go to the house and the house owner. It will not be sent to me for future reference. Yeah, so, but I thought so, but I got the letter for you, and I didn't open it, and I got the same one, but I called the council, and I got you removed off of it so they don't chase you. Just tell them to call me if they get in touch. Hey, Alice, I got a really concerning message, and I wanted to... Hey, Alice, I just got a really concerning message, and I just wanted to know if it was something that you wanted to talk about.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter.
This is like 3 days. I think this is like 3 days after. When did I talk to Jake Bass?
I know he said he wasn't diagnosed whilst in the relationship, but this has to be the most bipolar messages I've seen since Boogie.
Yeah, I know, literally. Let me see, because I got tipped off that this stuff was coming out on 5/20. Wait, I got tipped off literally like concurrently with this. I think while this was happening, I was in a call with Jake Bass. That's so fucking fun. Yeah, literally 5/27. Hey, Alice, I got a really concerning message, though, and I wanted to know if there was something going on. I would like to be civil, which is why I messaged you first. Why are you contacting me? I wanted to be civil and ask. I don't want to read into anything or get the wrong idea. Ask what? I was asked about us and our relationship, but I'm just unsure if it was coming from you, and I just wanted to talk about it. I don't talk about what, Alex. I heard things you've been saying about me. So if you want to paint yourself as the victim, I can say the truth. I haven't spoken to anyone apart from my old friends who I no longer talk to. I haven't been talking to anyone. Alex, people have been talking about you and not for me. I cut myself off from the internet so I could move on. I'm not upset by the way or annoyed at you. I obviously, I understand obviously that people are going to ask, and I don't blame you for that, just so we're clear. Well, I've only spoken to my old Discord friends about it. I barely said a thing because I didn't want to support you. And I told them that I wouldn't talk to them about it. You called me crazy and mental, no? I said we had issues, but I wouldn't dare say that. I have a totally different understanding of now months ago. That was horrible. Because I've been talking to my therapist and made me out to be mental. I didn't speak to anyone else apart from my former mates who were asking questions. I think we read this already, though, didn't we? And I admitted it was me. I don't know, people mix shit, don't they? We had a lot of arguments. You said I was crazy, and it was me, and that was mutual. I don't think we're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. Mutual, it wasn't mutual, and that you're the victim. I didn't, and I don't want to talk bad about you. That's not my goal. I never made you a victim, and it was never mutual. So much that I have taken from this extensive... so much so that I've taken an extensive break for the foreseeable future from everything. I never made you a victim, and no, it was never mutual. We had a lot of fights. We did, and you were horrible in every one, and I didn't frighten you to the point of PTSD in every argument. A lot happened that I'm sure we both regret. You said I used to hit you. No, I didn't say that, which you later would go on to make his core argument for his video. And that you sent messages to sue me. No, I didn't say that. I said I took legal advice. I didn't tell them who I was with, and I didn't say that so they wouldn't ask me again. Alex unsent a message. I wanted them to stop asking me because it was breaking me to talk about us. Of course not legal advice. You get would be, you did this, bro. What do you mean? People have spoken at parties. It got around from people I don't even know, and that's just from, yeah, my Discord friends, I would assume, because they came from to me from those same conversations. I just want to clear the air, so you know I'm not talking about you, and I couldn't be because I don't talk to anyone online, and I haven't replied to any messages about it because I know how rumors go around. You're turning your Mickey Mouse here, lock in, dude. Sorry, bro. This is a lot of reading, dude. We're actually like, we're nowhere, bro. I feel like we read this already. Disregard anything I've ever said. People have been talking out their own situations, even about us. And you think I'm shit talking you? What do you mean? Oh, wait. I do know who now. People won't name names. Heard what you said over calls. So that's been going around, and I don't want to talk to you like at all.
What's the name of
I don't know why I'm
guy
replying.
from Keemstar
That Ollie
Orbiter?
girl, the
Nick
blonde
Oreo.
one. You were seeing her
Mr.
for a while,
Oreo.
right? Who? You didn't just shag her once, apparently. What? Okay, we didn't read this. Whoa. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Whoa. Okay. I don't want to talk about that. We don't have to if it's uncomfortable. You didn't just shag her once, apparently. I saw her a few times over a couple of months. This is the only suppressed message. But we weren't a thing. I didn't tell my friends about that apart from George. Because of how they start rumors. Like they are now clearly. I don't know why my past relationships are relevant. I never lied to you about any of that, if that's what you're saying. I got message recently saying that you're still dating your ex when you met me, but I ignored them because I didn't want to be a part of it. You are such a narcissistic liar. I just wanted to know if it was the same for you. I've just seen proof, and you said I'd hit you. Oh, shit, dude, no way! Dude, in the middle of this argument, oh yeah, I wasn't just shagging Allie, and then all of a sudden, fuck you, you lied. You told people that you did hit me with the... Bro, look at the switch up, dude. No way. No way, bro. Holy shit, dude. You said I used to hit you. No, I didn't say that. You're a fucking liar. I've seen proof. You said I'd hit you. You did hit me. Yo, this guy lied in the messages, bro. Holy shit. He just got mauled. What? Remember? I never hit you, Alex. I was playing with the cat and you punched me in the face. Dude, and look at this. This is such a fucking lie. He didn't even mention a punch to the face in the messages. What? I never punched you in the face. Ha ha ha. What? Hey, where was this denial in Alex's video? But I don't want to talk about this unless you want to. Haha, what, Alex? Actually, what? That's making me want to take you down in court. I'm not expecting you to admit it. I didn't want to talk about this with anyone. I never did that to you. I'm not speaking about it, Alice. Punched you over the cat? Are you mental? I wanted to leave this in the past. Oh my god, dude. He's losing. He's literally losing the debate. I never did that to you. I'm not speaking about it, Alice. Punched you over the cat? Are you mental? We texted about it. Do you want me to send them? So implying that the texts that we've seen are supposedly his proof. We texted about me taking the cat away. I never hit you over it. Go for it. I'd love to see it. No, it was a text conversation about you hitting me. I never hit you over the fucking cat. Especially over a fucking cat. Sorry if this comes across like I'm fighting you. Show me. Now, like, present this. And I understand how this reads, but please don't think I'm trying to upset you. What a gaslighting little shit, dude. Holy fuck. I just want to know if we're still talking about it, if we could clear it up and move on. I never hit you or punched you in the face. Dude, where are these messages for Alex, right? Alice will be like, you dragged me, you put your hand over my face, you pulled me or something into another room and screamed at me. And Alex is just like, dude, why don't you want to date me? And then Alex goes, you punched me in the face. And Alice is like, I never punched you. This never happened. You've got no evidence for this. Show me the screenshots. It's like there is a chain of custody here with these arguments. And you could go all the way back to the original conversations and you could see where Alice is fucking coming from. But for Alex, it seems like he decided what arguments he was going to use and he's remembering his abuse. Like, now, like he's just invented this stuff, or it's possible that Alex just did a horrible job defending himself in arguments, but I mean, it doesn't read that way. It really doesn't read that way. Well, this is saying me won't actually come out about you. I only asked because it's been so much recently and I've been really trying to not message you. Sorry, I didn't accuse you of, I didn't accuse you of like actually beating me up and I didn't explain it like that. I didn't punch you in the face. I didn't do that. I think we chalked it down to a misunderstanding. Dude, this is so psychotic. How did that other stuff get in the video? How did none of these straight fucking denials make it into Alex's video? No references of it. He like clip-chimped random shit she said in the conversation when you have like 17 consecutive denials to the punch. And I didn't explain it like that. I didn't punch you in the face. I didn't do that. I think we chalked it down to a misunderstanding. I'm looking now. Obviously, it's just been hard with so many people asking, but I swear I only replied once and cut everyone off. I have slapped you ages ago in your old flat when you were in my face telling me I'm nothing, I'm a whore, and an S word.
I really like you.
I left the flat, remember, and you rang me to come back. Anything else has always been accidental if there was one, like, in my sleep. I have never punched you in the face over a cat. I remember what happened. I took him off you. I didn't punch you. I took him away, and you got pissy, and it's because I didn't want you near him because you're horrible to me, and you said you'd snap his neck. We were joking at the time that it happened. I didn't punch you in the face. You don't have to defend yourself to me. I'm not trying to make it seem like that here, if that makes sense. I think she wants me to fight back with everything I got. I'm not. Dude, she is standing on fucking business in these replies. And he's not even arguing like, yeah, you did punch me in the face. It's like, oh, I literally told a tall tale, and I'm getting caught right now. Like, you don't have to defend yourself to me. Yeah, this is so crazy, dude. I think she wants... Okay, I thought you were trying to really hurt me with the Charlie stuff. I told you he assaulted... Oh. Uh-oh. That's not censored. Oh, dear. I don't think anybody's read this far. Uh-oh. You're not going to believe what Charlie D'Amelio... I'm kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. Obviously, that's not... Okay, sorry. Dude.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter?
I thought you were really trying to hurt me with the Charlie stuff. I told you he assaulted me. Holy shit, dude. This is getting fucking crazy right now, dude. And I was really upset when I knew you'd gone to him. Everything I've got, especially because I told you in confidence because you were my girlfriend. I can bring out anything you have. You can bring out anything you have. So, dude, Alex is like, you talked to somebody who assaulted me. And Alice is like, please show me evidence of me punching you. Why are you telling people that I'm punching you? Show me any screenshot that dictates that I punched you. And Alex is trying to change the conversation because he got caught in a lie. No, that's not what I want. It'll never excuse what you did. I want us to be able to move on. I know I don't want to be in the fucking spotlight is what you're trying to say. Period. I wanted to send you an apology about a lot of stuff, but I thought it would hurt you and come across disingenuous, and I don't want to hurt you. What, like your letter? You already sent me enough apologies. Yeah, literally. You sent me a fucking letter. What apology could you possibly send?
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo. You
was and are not a nice person, and this has already opened my eyes more. You abused the fact that I was empathetic to you and forgiving. About what? Everything you do to me. Is this about me getting assaulted? I'm confused. Bro, nobody is talking about you getting... You are talking about that. You injected that because you are losing this fucking private debate with your ex-girlfriend, okay? You are talking about, you injected this into the conversation and you fucking trauma dumped your fucking essay bullshit into here in the middle of an argument where you're getting called out for lying about her beating you. Okay, that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. No, this is about us and what you did to me. Do you want to talk about it? I thought you didn't want to talk about it. I want you to leave me alone and stop trying to be civil with me and say that shit behind my back. Saying I used to hit you is insane. I can sue you for that. I would have preferred to just talk to you about this since the start. Saying we'd argue after I hit you? That's not what I said. Yes, it is. I'm reading it. Bro, she's getting gaslit in real time. This is crazy, dude. I would have preferred to just talk about all this since the start. Yeah, it is. I'm reading it. Send it. I'm reading your messages. You said I used to hit you, so maybe I should just start to tell the actual truth. I don't understand what you're reading from. No, I didn't. And you can come out with whatever, like, and this is really upsetting me. She hit me all the time over a cat. And by the way, it's so fucked up that, like, you could even say for a minute, maybe she's bluffing. Maybe she's, like, just guessing what he said. But Alex would later go on to make a video saying that Alice beat him throughout the entirety of their relationship. All this stuff that she's saying here that he's like denying was his narrative a full calendar year later, even though none of the messages show him articulating months of abuse. None of them. In any of the heated, high-stake arguments, he never once says, you have beaten me since the beginning of this relationship. But she says it a lot. So, I don't know. I'm not coming out with anything, Alice. No, I've never said that. You did. I don't know what you're reading here. I read it. These messages can't be real unless it's poorly transcribed from what I said. You hit me once over a cat, and I only said that because I was asked. And dude, bro, dude, no. This is so fucking crazy. This is so fucking. He's in text saying you hit me once over a cat. How? Dude, this is insane. This is fucking ridiculous. This guy needs to get fucking... I don't know, bro. I don't know. There's no TOS for this, dude. Like, literally, in a perfect fucking society, dude. It's gonna work. Oh, there we are. Oh, shit. Seeing new parts of the button here. But now you guys know what happens when I button out. Alright, it's gonna work next time. But holy shit, dude, I buttoned out. Dude, someone just bashed my button with a brick. Holy shit, dude. Unironically, though, this guy needs to get fucking, like, I don't know, dude. I don't even, how do you articulate this without getting banned?
I messaged...
I need you to hear this. Ready? Can we just pull up entirety? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Ready? This is Alex in his public YouTube video. Okay, guys?
Told my side of the story where I explained that Alice had been physically abusing me throughout our relationship. I made it clear that I did not believe...
Alice has been physically abusing me throughout our relationship. Okay? What about this one?
Alice hadn't continued to harass me privately and publicly. I would never have had to tell my friends that she had been abusing me throughout our relationship.
Now
But
it's
due to the
Alice
constant
has been
harassment, I was
abusing
left-
me throughout our relationship. Again. Yeah, so basically he comes through and says Alex was abusing me throughout the entirety of the relationship. And then in these messages, it's, you hit me once over a cat, and I'm only saying it because I was asked. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. And these are the screenshots he uses in his video as evidence. Like, what? Like, he's screenshotting these conversations to use as fucking evidence for his video. And in the screenshots, he's like, yeah, this never happened. I've only ever said that you hit me one time. And there's no argument. Like, he's literally never gotten her to confess to, like, punching him. And even in his own messages, it became tried to punch. So he walked that back already, and he's kind of just using it. Dude, this is fucking crazy. I didn't bring this up to anyone. I haven't. I'm just so upset that people have come and try to make it seem like I have, which is... Oh, dude, now he's, like, feigning anger, that he's upset that people have come to me trying to make it seem like I've accused you of this stuff. This is, like... This is insane. This is crazy. Which is why after the first call, I realized that they were trying to make it worse and I stopped it. I even told them this because I didn't want to upset you and me talking about us in any way. I didn't punch you in the face. I didn't hit you over the cat. I'm sorry for the part that I played in hurting you. It was not nice. You were telling me to KYS, dragging me, disregarding me, reactive abuse, mental abuse, doing something and telling me to fix it, breaking my shit, calling me the most disrespectful names on the planet, actually fucking putting hands on me, kicking me. You did that. And every day I question why. Why would you do this to me? Why would you go so far? Why would you do this? I know we had issues, and I'm sorry for blaming my behavior and situation that I was going through. I made excuses. I blamed everything on that. I didn't take accountability. And if I could have prevented it... dude, holy shit, dude. This guy should legally never be allowed to date. For 8 months, you made excuses. I don't want to cause any more upset in your life. Dude, where's the denial for any of these things? Look, I've taken a huge step back and I'm trying to get help for my issues, and I deeply regret not doing it sooner. You're playing on my sympathy right now. I'm not sorry. That's not the point. The point is that I won't be I won't be bothering you ever after this. This is the 500th time that Alex said that he will stop messaging her. This is like insane. This is crazy. Why did she stay? Dude, this is after they broke up. They broke up in like January or February. We are currently in fucking May. She exposes him in June. Alex knows this. Alex knows she's been talking shit, and he's trying to like emotionally fucking manipulate her before she goes public. They're not dating in this screenshot.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
This is way after they broke up, dude. This is way... They didn't get back together after he sent the letter, I don't think. You said that your dad saw the messages and called me crazy. I don't remember that, but I believe you. Oh my... Dude, this is like dating Boogie. This is like what dating Boogie would be. This is Boogie Relationship Simulator. All right? If Boogie's exactly like he is on LOLcow, this is the relationship simulator for dating Boogie. That's what this is. He's crazy, dude. I'd love to see what he saw. I don't remember that, but I believe you. It's like you're lying to everything, including me, and you're talking to me like I'm going mental, but you don't know me, and that's not it. No, that isn't it. I got the way I was because you put me there. You know what abuse does to people. You weren't in the best place either. I know that, but I didn't put you there, and I got the shit for it. I just knew that I'd said some shit a few months ago, and it would upset you, and I regretted it. I just wanted to have a proper conversation because it was shitty for me to do. And I just knew you would have heard about it because you know what I've been told. And I just didn't want you to think that I felt like that. What was shitty of you to do? Say anything about us in any way? Technically, since he pushed her, it's more like dating wings. And say I hit you like you're a victim. I'm not a victim. Like I beat you? We had awful arguments that you created. Alex unsent the message. And you pushed it too far. No, you said I hit you a lot. In fact, I actually said a lot of stuff, but, you know, I'm not looking here to make you think I was doing a good thing, for fuck's sake. I'm so annoyed at myself. Dude, he's getting these screenshots for his ultimate defense, right? And he's just like, oh, I'm so upset that I told my friends these things. And then he fires up the video. He's like, I had to tell my friends that Alice was beating me because she was throughout our entire relationship. This guy is such a weaselly little rat, dude. Holy fuck, bro. This is so hard to read. And you pushed it too far. You said I hit you a lot. Nah, I didn't. Dude. Oh my god. Wait, what? Okay. No, you said I hit you. Nah, I didn't. It was the cat thing, which I went into detail and explained why. And you kicked me in bed a few times when I was sweaty. And I only said that because people had told me stuff, like when we were messing around. I was confused as to why people knew every detail of our relationship, like our small arguments, and I was surprised, but I didn't say you beat me. He then says I kicked him in bed a few times for being sweaty, again a lie that he has now changed into another story, into kicks in the head, calling him fat. Let me pull this up here. I definitely can grab this. Donkey? Is it donkey kick? So yeah, now it's a few kicks to the back because I was called sweaty, right? Listen to this.
Sleep in our bed that night, and she had complained that I spent too much time away from her. This angered Alice and she called me names. I ignored her and turned away so I could go to sleep. Alice turned around in bed and kicked me in my lower back, and I told her to fuck off. And then she kicked me even harder and then started to donkey kick me in my neck and in the back of my head. Alice had done this so hard that I fell out of the bed while she was still kicking me. I proceeded to get incredibly angry and I shouted at Alice and I insulted her.
Dude, that's not what this says. Bro, this is from a month before you get exposed. Yeah, you kicked me in bed a few times when I was sweaty. Bro, you kicked me so hard in the head that I flew out of the bed. Is not what that's not what that says, dude. That's not what that... Dude, I'm sorry, bro. This is crazy. This was a situation where I pushed him off me in bed. Yes, him being sweaty played a part in that. And the fact that I didn't want him near me after being mean to me in an argument prior. I didn't kick him out of the bed physically. He had gone to sleep downstairs after this. It was the cat thing. I went into detail and explained why it had happened. And you kicked me in bed. You kicked me in bed a few times when I was sweaty. I was confused why people knew every detail of our relationship, and I was surprised. But I didn't say you beat me, and I haven't said that. And I know you followed all my friends and everything, and obviously that confused me a bit. So they called me because you spoke to them, and I didn't know how to respond. And I was hurt then because I didn't want to take time because I wanted time to take and figure it out in my head. I was confused by people anywhere. No one does. I guess people were making stuff up then to get me to reply. The beer every angry. I wouldn't send them all of our conversations. I just wanted them to leave me alone. Well, you see, then they'd see you being horrible. You think that's why? It's considerably sadder than that, actually, because it would break my heart. I wanted to be better and fix it. All of that when I realized I couldn't. Dude, oh my god, dude. Yeah, I didn't want to... You know the reason I didn't send all my friends the messages of me calling you the C word and being crazy love bomby and breaking up with you, then demanding you come over and telling you I'm going to leave your shit outside and arguing how I didn't actually break all your shit that supposedly like blew up when you left my house or whatever. It's because if I did show them that, then it would break my putrid, British, disgusting freak heart. It would just shatter into a million pieces if I just showed all the messages where I look like a monster to my friends. Yeah, the keys fell off on their own, dude. What a fucking piece of shit, dude. Real. Even yesterday, I woke up with a dream of you calling me. Holy shit, dude. Let me see. And every day since that, I have nightmare. Dude, hold on, wait. Where is it? Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. There it is. Even yesterday, I woke up having dreams of you calling me, and every day since then, I've had a nightmare. Real. I can't sleep because you gave me PTSD. I wanted to make your life better, and I made it worse, and I didn't want to make excuses about that. Already did when it happened. I know. Yeah, what now? I mean, now! Why are you messaging me? Because I know you're not actually caring about it. I wanted you to know that if you wanted anything from me, you're lying to me, saying I hit you, and that I'm evil, basically. So stop playing games with me. What would I want from you? Like what? Compensation for the abuse that you gave? What do you mean? I'm saying, what do you think I'd want from you? I don't know. I'm sorry. Why are you messaging me? Because I know you're not... Okay, this oh, that's the same message. I don't want to assume anything. Go ahead. I'm not doing any of this because me or... You know, I wouldn't have messaged you. I just wanted to know if what I'd been done... and I just wanted to know if I told you why I'd even done this, if you'd believe me, and that it's not on some victim shit. Why are you doing this? I asked if you wanted to talk because maybe you wanted to, and we have, and I wouldn't have if you said no. I wanted to months ago. Remember when you were arguing and telling me to get put down? And if you wish we hadn't, then I'm sorry, I didn't read into that. I wanted to ages ago, but you freaked out on me every time. Yeah, I avoided it. I read back our texts and hurt me doing that. I've read them in therapy and I figured out why I was like, trying to figure out why I was like that. Do you want to see anything else I have at all? I honestly didn't see it at all. I couldn't tell you. You're not nice. You hurt me. You changed me. And I never want to be who I was before I'm sorry. I'll never be who I was before I met you. The stuff with work all the time fucked me up hugely. I felt like at the time you didn't care because of all the stuff you said about money. Oh, God. This is just so much, dude. We're getting back here again. Nick, it burns when I pee, dude. Sorry. Sorry, Maddie. I'm rooting for you. UTIs are no joke. Oh, man. This is crazy. Until you spat it off, mad about not having house stuff, words on the wait for you. Instead of actually sitting down and just sat on it over, I had a conversation with my mom recently. Good. I'm ashamed, Alice. You aren't here because I didn't get help. I keep telling myself I was okay. Dude, it's crazy because, like, the 180 after the fucking expose to be like, oh, dude, we would still be together if I just got the help that I needed. Then it's just like, this bitch has been beating me since the beginning of our relationship. It's like evil demonic entity behavior. I can't, dude, it's so fucking crazy. He's guilt tripping her? Yeah, literally. I kept telling myself I was okay. Yeah, you don't need to make me cry right now. Oh, and then he reads in on that and he's like, oh, I'm getting there. I'm fucking getting there. Let me start pushing harder. Sorry, that's not the aim. And if it's consolation, I have been this whole time. But I didn't want to tell you because it only serves me, like, let you know that I'm crying. I wish I was in the headspace a few months ago. I'm sorry for saying the thing. Dude, it's like, look, Alice, I'm changed. I don't agree with you. Okay. So anyways, this bitch has been beating me since the fucking beginning of our relationship. And she did this and 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 this. Bro, I don't think the therapy worked. I don't think the therapy worked. Yeah, he's like a pure evil entity. I wish I was in the... Dude, the Oracle of Sexual Assault became the Oracle of fucking domestic... Okay, dude, I'm sorry. That's a joke. That's a joke, dude. I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Oh, that's not... Dude, it's a tipster, dude. The Oracle of Sexual Assault has become the Oracle of fucking... Is it broken again? Oh, no, it's not broken. It's good. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. You don't have to make me cry. All right, yeah. I'm sorry for saying a thing that you read because I told people I didn't want to talk about it. But at the time, people obviously seen a lot of stuff because it was posted. I'm not upset at you. You act like talking about it would upset me, but the only thing upsetting me is you making out that I'm hitting you. They kept pushing me. Yeah, I can tell you what I said in the call because obviously the texts are blunt. And I can tell you they were questioning me to screenshot it. So I didn't say much. It's like, I knew they were going to screenshot me, so I didn't say much. But I did say that you beat the shit out of me. But yeah, I didn't want to say much. Then I realized how they'd cut they'd look, so cut everyone off. But I knew I couldn't talk to you about it. It was too soon. I have been trying not to bother you. I'm not comfortable now. I'm deeply... But then, dude, if you were trying to make things right, why enter this conversation and lie about it until she literally has the screenshots in front of her, and then you're caught in a corner? Like, this is like, oh, dude, I'm fucking Jehovah's Witness here to tell you the good word of the Lord. But by the way, I just forgot to mention that I literally said you like fucking beat me, and now I'm on the back foot defending myself. This is not a guy who's looking for like fixing anything. This is a guy who's literally like caught off guard because she knew more than he thought. I can tell they were questioning me to screenshot them, so yeah, I didn't say as much. And then I realized how they look, so I cut everyone off, but I knew they couldn't talk to you about it. It was too soon. So I tried to not bother you, and I'm not comfortable now. I'm deeply worried. I'm chasing more pain or hurting your feelings, so I thought it was best to just not, but I also thought that you might think I'm still talking to them or other people. So I've been unfollowing people and limiting my apps to 1 hour per day, and I'm trying to get used to being alone instead of spending all my time with people. I don't know why I'm sending you this, but I hope you'd hear it. Sorry, it's not relevant. If you have any questions, just ask. I guess there's so much I wanted to say, but it's not appropriate and I'm oversharing. Why? Why are you messaging me? Why? Dude, I'm losing it, dude. I'm losing it. This is so fucking crazy, dude. Holy shit. Dude, and then, dude, she's reading this. Because I wanted you to know what you want. Because I wanted to know what you wanted. The stuff people have said. I want to respectfully unalive myself. Dude. I fucking totally understand this. This is so like this is like, dude, you have to read this retard repeat the same shit ever for like months after you break up, and then he comes to your face and fucking lies and said that you're beating the shit out of him, and then he's like, oh, by the way, I'm doing this for you. The reason why I've done all this is I'm doing this for you. I'm thinking about your feelings. And she's just like, I want to in the most respectful manner possible, I would like to unalive myself now. It just seems like, it just doesn't seem like you, Alice. I'm sorry. I wanted to say a lot. Please don't do anything like that. I'm so sorry for bothering you. Is there anything you wanted to say to me? What do you think I want to say? It's just so blunt. It's just like, this is ridiculous. Why are we even engaging with this right now? I have an idea, of course. What? I obviously feel like you want me dead. I honestly feel like you want me dead. I'm trying to wait.
You could have milked that.
And I'm trying to be that to you. I just thought maybe on the off chance you actually wanted me to reach out, I should. And if I could help you, but everything I type sounds pretty stupid to me. And I understand why everything isn't believable, or an apology isn't accepted or believable, or a conversation seems to me looking for sympathy. I accepted that I can't actually put these things right for you. Do you know why? Do you know why you can't put them right? But I can't accept not trying because of my own actions throughout the relationship. Like, this guy is like a martyr, dude. This guy died so this relationship could exist, bro. Do you know why you can't put them right? Because of my own actions throughout our relationship. Because you're trying to fix something that's unfixable, even if it was. I'd never trust you again. Let me put this simple for you. Let me break it down for you, Mark. Dun, 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 dun. Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? I'm sorry. I'm fucking mind raped right now. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, dude. Are you sure? Are you sure? Sea salt! Sea salt, I need you! Dude, I'm so fucking broken right now. Holy shit, this is so fucking insane. This has only been like an hour of this. Not him interrupting, doesn't want her to break it down. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, why? Let me just start typing now. It'll be 2 seconds, I feel sick. No, this is not about trusting me again or getting back together or being friends. I can't be any of that to you or anybody right now. Yeah, I need to be alone. I only message you because people won't leave me alone. I thought a minute ago it was like to fucking help her out or because I needed to tell you these things. It's like this guy creates a new reason for this conversation continuing every other sentence. He's like rewriting the narrative in the publicly available messages now. Hold on. Oh, God. Do you think Invincible's better than The Boys? Invincible's been better than The Boys since it aired. Same. The last time I replied, it upset you because of what I said. Oh. Which, once again, I apologized for after the call, and I spoke to my parents and a psychiatrist, and I was honest. I wasn't really happy when I was with you, and I felt like I was letting you down, and I pushed you away because I was, and I knew that you were really hurt by it, and I really couldn't bring myself to change. I didn't want it, and I didn't want to be miserable, and I thought you'd just let me because I was only thinking about me. You did this, but it sounds not as awful as it really was. Yeah, the arguments were horrible. I did let you. I fully let you. Sorry, do you think I'm trying to downplay it? I didn't leave like I said I would, and for that. I don't want to give that impression. I had to go through what you did to me, because I didn't want to leave when I should have. I wanted you to not be upset for me for not being great, because I felt like I was doing that for you, but I wasn't, and I used it against you. Being not great is a weird way to put it, because you were way more than that. I felt like you had an excuse and I didn't. What do you want me to say? It's just, I'm trying to be civil. I don't know, I'll stop. I'm just trying not to get into a fight or argue. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not fighting. Not you, me. I'd never put myself in that situation again. I'm the one who pushed it, not you now. I don't communicate well. I wasn't ever getting angry at you when we started fighting, even though it seemed that way. And yes, I did get angry at you. I'm not saying I didn't at all, and we know that it's because we can't read text and I'm frustrated with myself and I can't communicate how I feel. And it upsets me a lot, and I understand why you feel the way you do, and I made it happen. Fuck, this is really hard, and I just need a couple of minutes. I'm sorry, Alice. Is that okay? Yeah. I'm back. I hate Alex so much. I don't need you to admit things or explain yourself. Okay, I'll stop that. I just wanted you to think I just don't want you to think I hate you, and it's not conditional, so you don't even have to reply. That's all. I'm still confused why you're saying all this. Wait, I'm still confused why you'd say all this arguing came from me hitting you. Like, she's literally just like, hey, that's awesome. Why did you tell your friends that I beat you? Like, all this bullshit. Your feelings, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Please don't hurt yourself. Okay, but that's great. Why did you tell your friends that I beat you? Oh, I don't know who said that. Like, is that your defense? Saying I hit you all the time? Oh, because they weren't listening. I didn't say that, and it's upsetting me, and this is why I didn't want to talk about it at all. By the way, he goes on. This is his current argument. I can't stress this enough. He's defending himself from his current argument that he publicly has on his public response. But you typed it. Yeah, it's like, oh, and he knows this. She's told him on several occasions. There is a direct screenshot. He's referenced in these messages that he was very blunt in messages now. And then he's like, I never said this. He is lying in the conversation. Did you post those things to find out what I would say? Multiple times? No. Okay, that's fine. 6 of my friends pulled me into a call. I'm not worried about anything you'd say. Why would I need to find out? You've just said I hit you all the time and quizzed me on the deepest, most intimate parts of my relationship. And I didn't handle it well. I didn't want to say anything. He's just not answering. He's not answering this. And yeah, dude, look at this. You said I hit you. And then he's like, oh, thinking about this tears me apart. And after all the Charlie stuff, I realize being open and honest probably isn't a good idea. I want to be able to talk to you properly. Can I? Dude.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Why are you telling people I beat you? Why are you telling people I beat
The brick
you?
is looking kinda tempting now.
Dude, why are you telling people I beat you? 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 Ah! And then he's like, hey, do you remember the time that I told you I got assaulted by a guy? This is like definitional trauma dumping. This is like,
you could have
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Content strategy problems here, Nick. I'll help you maximize your money. All right.
Dude, it's like, dude, why are you keeping telling? Why is everyone saying that I fucking beat you? This makes me remember the time that I was assaulted. Like, holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Who? You mean someone else you dated or a friend that you thought you could talk to? I don't understand. The guys you've talked to who are my friends know who I'm talking about. Dated after you? I haven't dated anyone. No, I didn't read it right. I'm not dating. No, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying, don't worry. I'm not. Dude, he'll see like one word like dating and he'll spring into, I'm not dating anyone. I am not dating anyone. Guys, I will let you know I have dated no one after you. I'm still waiting. It's like, dude, answer the fucking question. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay away from your gender from a long time. I want to feel okay, no matter how long it takes. Holy fucking balls, bro. What in the fuck, dude?
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Thank you. I cry even when my friends raise their voices, by the way. I'm sorry, I wish I had something better to say. I won't understand it fully because I can't put myself in your shoes, but I'm trying to figure out how I can prevent an argument like this or the ones we've had again, but that doesn't change anything for you because it's not your problem. It's because you'd scream in my face. We both did that and I wish we hadn't. You really don't like remembering how bad you were. Alice, boy, I did it to you when you wouldn't leave me alone, when you dragged me or called crazy insults. I've been talking to my therapist about everything that happened. What is the point in going if you lie? I don't want to be validated. I want to be better. Because it's like I'm carved into a million pieces through my actions, my birthday. I could have been better. I choose to be a victim. I didn't scream at you to KYS multiple times, but that was the last time you picked up the phone to me and you were happy, but I wanted more. What was? No, you screamed at me to KYS in our house. I was sitting on the chair and you were screaming at me, like if that's what you're on about. I was talking about my birthday. I'm confused. It's fucked up to do. Yeah, I'm talking about my messages, and it's not about how I feel. But yeah, it's about how it affected you. I didn't acknowledge it. Saying it once, yeah, okay, but you screamed like 8 times. I just thought if I said I didn't mean it, you just drop it. That's not right. Yeah, I was fucked up and I deeply regret it. I'm not going to argue here to admit my fault. Again, no reference to you dragged me through the house. Just like, yeah, I guess I did do that. Yeah, okay. I don't want to feel you make you feel invalidated. I know I feel this way because I invalidated you in the past. I don't understand why you don't think like
Nick
me.
Oreo.
I didn't
Mr.
understand why you don't
Oreo.
think like me, but we're not the same person. And I wanted to make you like me because that's how I thought arguments would stop. Oh my god, dude, just say you didn't drag her, dude. Just say it. At this point, we know that he probably did based off the messages, but whatever. I'm unbothered by something doesn't mean I can put that on you, just so we're clear, and I'm sorry for typing like an autistic weirdo. Oh, that's funny. You can say stuff like that, but she can't. I never had real serious conversations about issues or feelings, so I don't know how to do it, but I wanted to try. Anyways, I'm sorry for messaging you. I don't want to talk about stuff like this if you don't want to, so please tell me if boundaries are crossed. Because you hurt me with dumb insults. Yeah, I'm so understanding. You treated me like someone I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't clear with you about how I was feeling. Just expected you to figure me out. I felt like you didn't understand me personally. I did. That's why I stayed with you after everything you did. I know, it was a me thing. I know you've gone to bed, but I'm not going to message... Oh my god, dude. Who said... Oh, dude, what happens more? Nick DeOrio says he's going to release a new up-and-coming YouTube video soon, or Alex says he's going to stop messaging his girlfriend that he fucking... harassed for months. Oh god, dude. I know I'm gonna I know you've gone to bed, but I'm not gonna message you anymore unless there's anything you want to talk about. I don't and haven't intended to make any of this harder or longer for you. This just isn't true. We had a lot of arguments like that after she'd hit me, etc. Oh, so now she posts screenshots of the message, right? We had lots of arguments that went like that after she'd hit me, etc. Do you want me to talk about this properly? I want you to know. I want to know what you think the outcome of all this will be. Uh-oh. 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 Oh boy. So it's like we had lots of arguments that went like that after she'd hit me, etc. So he's implied directly to the friends, right? That she'd like beat him throughout the course of the relationship. And Alice is upset. So Alice comes back and sends him the screenshot now. And now this is a little threat. Like, what do you think's going to happen with all this? Just curious. How do you think this is going to go for you? I want to know why you'd lie like that. I didn't lie. Oh, okay. So now Alex has said several times that there had been one punch and it was the one that didn't happen most likely. Like the cat argument push, right? That's the punch. And he specified that there was no other occasion that happened in these messages. All right, let's see. And make it sound like I did that. You did? Please don't call me a liar. Oh my God. What is this? Your lived experience, Alex? Is this your story? I didn't hit you. It's not fair. If we want to talk about this, we can try to be more understanding of each other. I am. Dude, this is like, I'm therapy talking you into confessing to something that you didn't do, or trying to meet me halfway on this, so then I can publicly out you as a fucking domestic abuser. And she didn't give it to him, and he tried to like pull that out of the conversation anyway, and clip it for his stupid fucking video. This guy is a monster. This guy is a fucking monster. I want to be able to talk about this. I know when I've ever done it, the cat thing, I slapped you. When you screamed whore at me in your flat and the other shit you screamed, I accidentally did in my sleep once. Let me see. Oh, so that's a second one, but apparently she wasn't conscious for that. Okay, let me rephrase it. And you said I punched you in the face. If I talk to you about this, are we going to fight? Like, dude, he is just such a fucking little rat. She's been trying to argue this the entire time. So apparently that's a second slap. That hasn't been referenced, but apparently he slapped her in her sleep. Or whatever. Or she slapped him in her sleep. That's a new thing. I haven't seen that yet. I didn't punch you in the face over a cat. You've now said to them that I hit you a lot. Because you think I'm trying to attack you. Like, this is psychological warfare. This is like, and he's not even referencing the sleep slap. So, and it hasn't even come up in any other public media or whatever. So I assume he agrees that it was an accident, or he hasn't mentioned it. But this is like, I didn't punch you in the face over a cat because now you think I'm trying to attack you. You said we'd argue over me hitting you. I got kicked a lot in bed. No, you haven't. You've made it sound like I hit you all the time and that's why we argue. You've done that. What? Look at the text. Look, it's a text message. I never aggressively fucking hit you. And obviously you can read it into it like that. Oh God, now he's gaslighting her. You could just read into that message however you want. That's obviously not what I said. I've never went for you, but that isn't what I said on call. I never attacked you. I know, and I didn't say you did. So why the fuck? And again, like publicly, this is now his position. His position is literally that it was throughout the course of the relationship he had been hitting her. So this is a complete and total lie. This is my issue. Say I did that. Well, I can explain. I can literally tell you right now. And this isn't an issue. You told them that shit with no context. You know how that's going to make me sound? You do right. Because it's actually what I said then, and no, I didn't. You know what you did. We had a long call, so please don't. This is really fucked up. I'm so sick. Oh, now he's sick. Oh my God. I've been fainting. So I had to go live with my parents? Bo Blacksian fucking traits here? He's so sick he's been fainting? What? Dude, stop trauma dumping and answer a question, you slimy fucking rat. This guy sucks, dude. Holy shit. I literally just, fuck it, dude. Fuck it, all right? And we're back. All right. Okay. And they have to live here. Wait, dude, what? I really want this to be over, and I'm sure you do, so I can explain what I said on call. Now he wants to get her in a call.
Tweet on Nicholas
I don't really
DeOrio.
care what you've had to go through because I'm just as fucked up and yours is only from guilt. Yeah, I'm not saying that in an apology. I don't want an apology. You look like you're trying to save yourself from that conversation saying I hit you with zero context at all. I don't want anything. Like, I'm just as bad as you are. Like, we're mutual, remember? You said mutual. We're not. No, I'm not, because I called them and actually explained it. And again, publicly, yes, we're just as bad as each other is the current narrative. He's lying here. But if people are going to send my text around, you can read it that way. Gaslighting the fuck out of her, because that's how he really felt. Remember, you said mutual, we're not. Okay. I'm scared people will say you abused me or anything. What? 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 This guy, like, unironically, I ethically don't think you should lose your platform for I guess like a domestic incident, probably, unless it's like severe. But I don't know how this guy can judge anybody else in the future. I don't think like this isn't like a platforming YouTube needs to step in type thing, but this guy can't have like fans or anything. People need to know about this. This is like, how do you cover a TikTok relationship drama or anything with this fucking history? I would be out of my mind if I didn't say anything. No, I'm not, because I called them and actually explained it. But if people are going to send me messages around, people are going to send my text messages around, then sure, you can read it that way. And that's why I stopped talking to my friends, because I'm scared people will say you abused me or anything. I actually hate him. I hated him before. I really did. This is a whole new level of hatred. He's now completely turned it around. Like, I'm scared that because of the way that my messages have been clipped out of context, people will start to say that you've abused me. This is demonic. This is truly demonic. And again, if you go watch his fucking video, let me just grab this. We have to just reinforce it. I need this to be here in case this gets clipped.
This is something that I deeply regret doing. When I messaged Alice about this on Facebook, she said that she didn't just start kicking me hard. The argument had got worse, and we both started insulting each other. Alice then pushed me and tried to hit me. This is when I grabbed Alice by the arms and I pulled her to the floor. This is the only time that I tried to
Not that one. This one.
Throughout our relationship, and months after it had ended. I had told my friends that Alice had been hitting me. Alice denied this on text when she found out and threatened to sue me if I continued to tell people she had been hitting me throughout our relationship. Alice says that my story will contradict hers, and that is because Alice knows that our relationship is not how she has portrayed it online.
Dude, this guy is a fucking monster, dude. This guy is a complete fucking psychopath. Dude, I'm sorry. This is deranged. Then anytime I've said, you've said I hit you, you've said it wasn't even like that, and it was a joke, so why even bring it up as a defense? I don't want to annoying about you. Like, you're trying to make me sound abusive to you. Do you want me to explain now? Why even say it? Because you're literally saying she used to hit me. She used to hit me all the time. That's you. You said that. Why say that? I didn't. Do you know what really kills me? reading what you're sending. Why say that? I understood when we fought that there was other stuff going on, and I felt bad for you. Dude. Oh my god, bro. Dude, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? He corners her, and she's like, I knew that you had other things going on, babe. I can't believe this. For you. For everything. I saw your fight with your brother, and it broke me. All I had going on was you. Having to get in the way of you two? We know that's not true, and it really upset me that we're going to pretend now. I don't even get to think about anything else in my life right now. I didn't want to have this conversation if we can't be... Then why are you here, bro? Why? This is really making me so incredibly sad. You've completely gone off topic. I'm going to throw up. No, I'm not. This is complicated. I asked why say it. There's a lot to talk about.
Tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciate.
Right, we've read a lot of this stuff. We're gonna move a little further through this. Boom. And this is really fucked up. I didn't punch you in the face, but you know you're threatening me here, and I just want to. Whoa. What? Why say I abuse you like mutual when it was a defense? Because one, I was being attacked. Whoa. Okay, we went too far. I'm sorry. This is really making me so incredibly sad. You've gone off topic. I'm going to throw up. This is complicated. I asked why say it. There's a lot to talk about. Why even bring it up like it was a joke? Like you said, I abuse you like it was mutual. Why say it in defense? Because one, I was being attacked. So is this by attacked by his friends? Like by Baz and fucking Einaber? I saw it all by them. Oh no, you posted our texts on socials publicly. So now Alex finally admits because there are text messages that have leaked. But you realize if you make shit up, that'll put you in more trouble. And you know, you feel like this was right and okay. And look, I didn't message you because I didn't want to fucking fight you, Alice. I don't want to fight. I'm in tears now. I'm not making shit up. And this is really fucked up. Wait, what? So he says, but you realize if you make shit up, that'll put you in more trouble. You're threatening me and I just want to talk. No, that's a pretty fucking valid, regular statement. Oh, thank you for hitting the goal, guys. You guys have earned another goal. Thank you for paying me through this torture. You went to my abuser. Oh my god, dude, every time she pushes, it's like, do you guys remember, guys? By the way, I was actually... Like every time, dude. Holy shit. It's censored here. Oops. After the Charlie stuff, I shouldn't even talk to you. I'm not you. You went to my abuser. After abusing me, I shouldn't talk to you. You told me it was my fault I didn't hit him. The fuck? No, I didn't. When you told me about what happened to you, I didn't message your old school friends about that. What the actual fuck? Didn't you go to him because you knew he sexually assaulted me? What the... Okay. No. Why then? What the actual fuck are you doing? Like, actually, I never said that to you. Said what? That it was your fault? I've never said that. You said I should have hit him on messages. Yeah, he deserved it for doing that to you. I meant like that. But you went to him. I didn't really go to him. You followed him. And we're on this now because I was still onto... Wait. Did she ever actually message him or did she just follow him? I mean, this is still fucked up. You shouldn't do that. If someone's like, hey, by the way, this guy raped me, and you're like, oh, okay, well, this is going to really piss off Alex. I'm going to follow his rapist on Twitter. That's psychotic, bro. That is absolutely something to criticize, but someone's like, we need to hear Moist Critical's side of this. I don't think it's him, dude. And you know what following someone means. Yeah, I don't know. Who clapped Alex? Okay, I'm not going to... I shouldn't have read that out loud. I didn't know where that was going. Jesus. I was still on what you... Oh, yeah. I was still on why you said what you did about me. It made it sound like you... Because I really wanted to talk, and I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. I don't want to talk to you about anything irrelevant to our relationship. Like, literally, dude, he just keeps being like, hey, by the way, do you remember that I was assaulted? Hey, you know I was assaulted, right? It really hurt me when you followed my assaulter. Did I mention I was assaulted? Please, tell me why you're telling your friends that I beat you. Give me a solid answer as to why you're telling people that I assault you. Is that relevant? No, it isn't. It's nothing to do with us or what you did. I've asked you, why are you making it sound like I'm hitting you? It was when you followed him. I'm sorry. But anyway, can we talk about everything properly? I'm asking you, why did you make it sound like I hit you? I'm trying to get back on topic, sorry. And say, I hit you. I know that's how you interpret those texts. Like I'm abusive. No. And I understand that. It's how I see it. Yeah. I know. That's what that means. She always gets 10 times worse if I said she hit me. That was about this. I knew that when they messaged me, they would tell you. We'd always get into arguments after she hit me, and you would retaliate. I never hit you. You would push me and kick me a lot when the cat thing. I really didn't. You know, I never wanted to talk about any of this. I never hit you. You're treating this like I abused you. So you're making this really hard for me because it's like, I think you want this. Oh, you think I want this? Yeah, dude, Alex is like, no, you don't understand, okay? This is actually, there's super, like, a logical explanation here, okay? You're reading messages like, she always gets 10 times worse when I said she hit me, and we'd always get into arguments after she hit me, and what that actually is poor media literacy. Guys, something has happened to the current generation of battered women, okay? Who, they just have horrendous media literacy. But thankfully, there are men like me around here to give them a good slap on the wrist, you know? Verbally, of course. Via text message. Okay? Like, dude, I'm sorry. Alice?
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick DeOrio.
Alice,
Mr.
it really
Oreo.
sucks to be dragged to the floor and pulled through the house and have hands covering your face. But for 1 second, can you consider how your media literacy impacted the relationship? I never hit you. You're treating this like I abused you. You're making this really hard for me because it's like you think I want this. Like I beat you. I'm not. You are. Because I didn't go to anyone. And even in this, right? He's like, you're saying I beat you all the time. And his example is still the singular example that he continues to like reword and rework every time. Oh, your story has changed, Alice. Your story has changed like every time you tell it. You would push me and kick me a lot. And then the cat thing. All of these things are supposedly one event, but they've been spread as push me and kick me and the cat thing. There is no other argument that he's even made. Like, he hasn't even brought up the sleep slap, apparently, that occurred, right? That hasn't even been brought up. It's literally just every time he explains it, it's the cat incident again, but told slightly different. All of these things he's denied in this very conversation, literally. I never hit you. Like, I beat you? I'm not. You are. Because it didn't go to anyone. No, I don't know. Whoa. Not, I don't know. Not, Dude, I'm shelvoing out right now. Alex was about to go fucking... he was about to go off, dude. The demons. Oh, God, dude. You're tearing me apart. Yeah, I'm shelvoing out. Ah! Please stop telling me how I feel. You don't understand. It's not like how you feel. And if I told you, you'd fucking laugh at me. We're talking facts here. And take the absolute piss out of me. I don't want feelings. I want facts. I didn't hit you. Dude.
Tweet
Alex, actually, I don't want feelings. I want facts. Yeah. Alex predicted Shelbo. Yeah, true. Dude, Ben Shapiro just jumped in the conversation to discuss the media literacy angle to this. Holy fuck, bro. Should we? Yeah, we should introduce Shelbo and Alice, dude. She's had too many bad partners since this whole debacle went down. All right, we got to introduce her to a real man. All right, that's what happened. Oh wait, saying I'd always hit you and argue. Isn't that what happened? What? Dude. What? This is the same conversation. Isn't that what always happened? Look, man, I was happy to fucking die never talking about this stuff ever. What? We play fight. I pushed you off of me like anyone does normally. I'd never fucking actively go out of my way to hit you, including aggressively. I want to talk about this with you on call. He wants to corner her and record her. That's what happens. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get her on record fucking breaking down so he can put that in his fucking response video. No, that's mental. You're saying I argued and hit you, actually. No, I'm not, but you keep reading that. Wait, what? No, I'm not, but you keep reading that bit. Saying I always hit you and argue. Isn't that what happened? No, I'm not, but you keep reading that, and it's really upsetting me because I don't like this. No, isn't that what happened? No. That's not what I think happened. No, I didn't argue and hit you. We did argue, but you're saying I did. What? Oh my God, Alex, I didn't hit you and argue with you. I don't like texting about this. This is why I shut myself off. We argued, Alex. That's not what I'm saying. You said, because I'm just going to be taken out of context and it's destroying me not being able to talk. You said I'd hit you and argue at the same time, same situation, but you won't call me. You can record it. I'm not bothered. You're clearly manipulating this and I don't have the power for this. No. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. You've made me out to be like you. No, I didn't. I'm not you. Well, it looks like it.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
I'm sending a voice note.
Shout out.
Bro, I read this doc. It's wild. It gets crazy, bro. Good looks. I am excited for the VODs.
Thank you.
I made a whole updated playlist. LMAO.
Chat, can we get a updated... We're about halfway through this document right now. Can somebody tell me right now, okay? Where are we at here? On the both sides, dude.
I always do the possible.
Alex, worse. Alice, worse. I'm putting their girl and boy in parentheses because their names look similar, so you don't misclick. Here we go. Starting a new poll. The poll is either Alice is bad, Alex is bad, or both of them are bad. Please vote. So far, 100% of the vote says Alex is worse, but we're a little early. No, we're not. That's 70 votes. Someone has finally voted for Alice. Okay, there we go. We'll see how that goes as we continue. I'm sending voice notes. You're going to gov me into a panic attack here. It's just what I've seen. You're really just being like, yeah, well, she hit me, so please. Like, that's a crazy sentence. But there's a whole call. And the fuck, keep ignoring that? Like, the fuck, please stop. So you explained I didn't beat you or hit you, or like what? You can't just pick around what I'm saying here, so why even? For God's sake, I've explained this in loads of detail. Say it. Like, why even say it is what I asked earlier, if it wasn't relevant. Because you did hit me, and we did argue, but it was complicated. Why say it, bro? Because I wanted to explain to my friends what was going on. Please, I need a memory jog, clearly. Because you had attacked me publicly. This is now a reference to social media, not physical violence. Why say it, bro? Okay. Please don't act like I just did this. You backed me into a corner. Then tell me the real reason why. I didn't even want... What? Oh, I didn't even want to call. I told them I didn't. They wouldn't go away because you kept posting. I tried so hard to get away. It broke me. I'm broken. I don't talk to people. I told my family to go. I don't even talk to my brother because he's friends with YouTubers. That, whatever you're talking about to come up with, she hit me. Wait, that, whatever you're talking about to come up with, she hit me, is nothing close to the reason. I'm in the house, our house, alone. So please don't act like I'm just having the best time and bragging and talking to people. He's just not answering anything. Okay. Of course you're not. Messaging you today. This has set me back months. Who cares? Who cares? But why try to make me sound like I did that shit too? I didn't. Okay. I was in a hole. Like, he's like admitting that he lied about this to get people off his back. That's what it sounds like. Like, he's basically admitting here that he lied about the nature of the assaulting or whatever, so that like Einabber and Jake Baz would leave him alone, but he forgot that he wrote all this shit down to Alice back then, and then he used it in his public response. They're both liars? Well, yeah, I think Alice hasn't been entirely truthful about everything that happened, but there's no lie in here quite like, I never kicked her, and then getting caught on record saying that you did in fact kick her. There is no... It's like, yeah, they might have both lied about stuff, but Alex lied about every single thing that seemingly mattered, and Alice was like not perfect at explaining minor, intricate parts to this. He's definitely fishing to get something to dismiss her. Yeah, it's just totally malicious. When they text me, no, we can talk about it, but I really can't deal with it. Like, you think I'm trying to get even? Tell me when I supposedly hit you. Like, this is so direct from Alice, and Alex is doing everything in his power to just not engage.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter.
Man, I don't want to get
Nick
even.
Oreo.
You can't get even.
Mr. Oreo.
I feel so fucking dreadful, and you know you don't have to say that. Isn't enough. Okay, I don't care how you feel. You're trauma dumping, trauma dumping, trauma dumping. You seem to think like you can say things with no context because I don't want to guilt trip you. Oh, fuck off, dude. Or make you feel bad. I don't want to explain anything because I know it would piss you off or hurt you. Can you tell me now when I supposedly hit you? To talk to you is to upset you, and I know messaging you hurts and explaining it hurts you. I'm really aware of the actions and everything. This is the only message. And you seem to think like you can say things. This is the only message in months. One message when it had just happened, when I was still fucked up. No therapy, no parents. That was me in the house. A lot of denial. So he's just like, guys, I'm sorry. I said a bunch of shit that I didn't mean to my friends, and now it's falling back on you, and I'm worried they're going to call you an abuser. And then a year later, he's like, yeah, this woman's been beating me since day one of our relationship. So I guess the therapy worked. I guess, I don't know. I could fix it. Wait, when I sent that, I still thought I could fucking fix it? Wait, you reached out to your friends to say that your girlfriend beats you to save your relationship? Hey, guy, yeah, dude, that's gonna fucking do gangbusters with your friends telling you to stay with her. I know when I reach out to my friends, the first thing I do is lie about an entire relationship's worth of domestic abuse. That's how we do it. Woo. Love it. Sick. Awesome. Saying I hit you because I thought you were coming back, right? But that wasn't our argument. Look, I'm not saying it makes sense. I didn't hit you in our arguments. I think I have said that here many times. I have literally dragged myself to therapy. Dude, this is ground zero for why I fucking hate therapy. And I don't hate therapy. Like, I don't actually hate the practice of therapy. This is why I hate YouTubers saying they got therapy and then everyone just forgiving them. Fuck you. There's no way I can measure how you've changed just by you saying that you've gotten fucking therapy. Fuck you. All these stupid fucking YouTubers go around being like, guys, I've made a real difference. I'm going to seek help. I'm seeking help. I'm getting help right now. I got help. What metric is there for me to judge that? How can I articulate how much you've changed? And it's always like, I need to tell you I've gotten help, so you'll give me an opportunity to prove that I can show you I've changed, instead of just waiting and articulating that with action.
Tweet on Nicholas
It's so
DeOrio.
easy to tell people I've done the right thing. It's so hard to actually
Alex
prove
is like
it.
the episode of Rick Bad Morty where Jerry is the disgusting little worm.
Yeah, literally. Actually, I think that Jerry is a really good... Rick and Morty as a reference for this is fucking psychotic, and I'm gonna take shit for it. I think Jerry is a really good comparison piece for Alex. If Jerry would do some genuinely fucked, like, violent shit occasionally or whatever, then maybe. Like, that would probably be closer. But I think I can see it. Like, spiteful Jerry. Yeah. Both are bad. Definitely a toxic relationship. Alex seems worse. And if he wants to instigate this stuff, which seems to be the focus of his channel, it's a problem. I don't think that you could even... Dude, I literally don't think you can place them in the same conversation of abuse based off these screenshots. If all this stuff is valid, like, I think, yeah, you could say she's not perfect, but to say both are bad saying both are bad isn't really a argument as much as it's a dismissal of how bad he actually is. It's an insult to Alice to say that these people are even on the same playing field. In my opinion, that's how I view it. I think it's insulting to Alice to say that these people are both bad in this relationship, because it wildly downplays all the stuff that Alex is actively doing throughout these conversations. Can you respond? Yeah, I didn't hit you in our argument. Alex keeps talking. Upvote. Can you please respond to that bit? I am responding. This is all important. Period. I didn't hit you in our argument. Like, she stopped typing now. You were making it sound like this was all of our arguments. I feel like you're trying to get texts out of me here. I want to talk about this. And you don't know why or what I was feeling. Stop changing the subject. Okay, I'm not. I want to know why you said I hit you in our arguments. I'm getting frustrated because I can't explain it when you make it seem like I'm sharing stuff I'm not. I didn't hit you in our argument. And I just got to find a way to... I need to take some time to find a way to say it in a way that won't hurt you. I just want this to be productive. Just speak. Can I see... Wait, can you see that? I didn't hit you in our arguments. Most of our arguments were over a phone screen, or me running away from you, or you screaming at me coming in my office. Where did I hit you in these arguments? I did not hit you in these arguments. I hope that explains something and we can talk about it. So this Alex wrote something and unsent the message. I know stuff she opened. Wait, I know that stuff she opened because stuff I did. So I did tell them that in the call, but obviously you can't see that. And then Alex unsent me. I didn't just start kicking you. You did more than that. I have not tried to hide. You didn't just grab me. What more do you want from me? I'm being serious. So he's unsent messages where he's supposed... Like, these are, like, very obviously important messages that he didn't want us to read. That's extremely fucking sus, because this probably contains something usable. And she should have screen recorded them all, probably. Here it is. What more do you want from me? And you didn't randomly start. Oh, can you play the whole thing? I didn't kick you multiple times and hard. Then can we text? Like, I'm trying, but like, okay, can we talk about this after? I didn't randomly start kicking you for no reason. I'm sorry. I would have gone into more detail. It's a mess, okay? I know. We were arguing. I did something. I can't remember what. Something dumb, like I was in bed naked. And you just told me to sleep downstairs and I ignored you and it was stupid. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. This is really traumatic for me and I'm sorry if I'm not clear. It's not. And again, this is the part of the conversation he used to say that she confessed to kicking and beating him and shit throughout the course of their entire relationship. And it's like 600 messages in a row of straight denial, and then a couple messages out of context is taken as confession. For talking about shit you did, it's because of everything over the years it's built on. Yeah. I don't want you to think I want to be the victim, and I don't want to be perceived. So it's obvious he's fishing for shit, and he ended up using whatever he could. Yeah, I don't want you to think I was being a victim. I want to be alone, truly alone. I don't want friends. I remember pushing you away from me. I didn't just go ahead and start kicking at you. So again, this is literally backing up all the stuff that's in the messages. I don't want messages. But yeah, that was probably uncalled for. So saying, I remember pushing you, that was uncalled for. This is her evidence. This is the evidence Alex uses in the video. It's okay. I don't even want you to talk about it. Yeah, of course you don't, because it doesn't match the narrative you're trying to portray. But I was put through a lot, and I didn't want to be around you. I felt unsafe around you. I didn't even want to be in contact. Yeah, I've just been trying so hard, but it's getting really crazy. I keep getting pushed, and I don't want to go to anyone else but you. I'm under the impression that you'd be purposely going around to tell people, just to tell them about it, or even strangers, people you don't know. I've been messaged, yes. By who about this? Asked questions. I'm confused. I'm getting messaged and asked, too. Okay. Oh, so what? You're not replying? I'm getting messaged and asked. Okay, I'm not going to anyone intentionally. I was thinking if I was, I'd have made a documentary. But the people you're telling, you know they might, and clearly are making it all worse. Which is why I felt like I had to message. I had to get... Okay, so now he finally tells everybody like why he's really messaging. It's because he's terrified of losing his career to a documentary. But I understand. I want you to leave me... I want to leave you alone. I want to never talk about this again. I have, by the way. These DMs are the only ones you'll ever see. It's just that you followed people who hate me. My mate was exposed for texting a 15-year-old. Oh my god, dude. We've got another pedo, dude. There's another pedo now. Who's this new pedo, dude? Who is this new pedo, dude? New pedo just dropped. Alex is another pedo. Oh, God, dude. I have no idea they hate you. That's them doing it out of spite. I can't help but feel like you are doing this. How am I meant to know everyone that hates you? Why did you do that? I thought you was mates. Lewis. Oh, I don't know who Lewis is, but now he's outed this Lewis Buchanan guy. Holy shit, dude. Yes, you made it out like you're still mates and talking. Everything I said to you. So how would I know he hates you? You've never once said he hates you. You said he was one of the only one still texting him. You said you were the only one still texting him. Wait, what? What? My mate was exposed for texting a 15-year-old. You said you were the only one still texting him. Well, no, he doesn't hate me, but we fell out. How was I meant to know? But he probably isn't happy about any of what happened. I feel like I'm in the start of my depression when all that happened. I know I wasn't great in arguments before, but all that stuff really tipped me over the edge. What the fuck
What's
does
the name
that
of
mean?
The guy, Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
It has to be Lewis McClung then. It can't be... No, he said exposed for texting a 15-year-old. Then it has to be the other guy. So is she saying that Alex didn't cut him off for texting a 15-year-old, but cut him off because of an alternate argument? Or he got dropped by him? Thank you guys for hitting the goal, by the way. You guys have earned another goal. What is happening here? Alex, this is why I stayed. Name one person who would stay with a guy that treated them and spoke to them the way that you did to me. I begged you to stop. I thought we both realized we had flaws. That's not a flaw, that's a problem. Calling your girlfriend a whore isn't a flaw. You've heard how I am. Alas, I forgave you and stayed. And if I called you a lot, and if we called, you'd get a lot more from me. I can't express myself here. Thanks, that's very much understanding and cutting slack. I'm trying to keep myself small. Yeah, I know, I've never said don't try. I've destroyed myself for you, and I've never said you shouldn't have left. I destroyed myself staying with you. I wish that wasn't true. Me too. I wanted you to get away. Genuinely, me too. And I wanted you to start... Okay, I don't care about any of this. But you did those things, Alex. Horrible things. Back and forth. Very confusing. Love bombing and straight shit. I know you've just hated... you've hated it with me to go back. Love bombing. I get why you say that, but that really kills me. It implies I was faking it, and I wasn't faking. No, I don't think it was fake. Like, the only good things... Can the good none? It was just how you did it. Like, the only good things can't be good now. Alongside mean things. I mean, he obviously love bombed in there. Oh, this is just relationship crap. You could just stop calling me. I mean, we already know the verbal shit. Lewis texted a 15-year-old when he was 19-year-old. Sounds bad, the age of consent here. So, oh, God, I don't know. Get all this fucking drama. I don't care about any of that stuff right now. I'm not talking about that. I read, somebody just said, but the age of consent here is 16, and I was just like, nope, I don't, bye. Okay, what is this now? You scared, well, not bye, I'm not banning you from chat, but bye, as in, like, I don't want to fucking engage with this. No, that was me being fucking traumatized by you. We work different, maybe. Alex unsent, like, 5 messages. Oh, wow, look at this. You pulled me on the floor. That really hurt me. All the messages surrounding that are gone, including all of these messages as well. You told me to leave you alone. I tried getting away from you. I was scared to lock myself. Okay, so now all of the messages related to Alex dragging her across the floor and covering her mouth, all of those are gone. We can't read those. That's extremely fucking damning. I really struggle because we both fucked up with talking to each other. I'm super literal. Still doesn't defend those things. No. So we've got more deleted messages here. No, I've always left when I needed to and you hated it. And I've always said, let me go when I go. It's a cool down and rethink to get overwhelmed and you hated that. I didn't say you didn't say that. That's why you dragged me. I know you said that and why we argued a lot. And I would never say don't let me go. That's very much... Dude, this is extremely fucking telling. That every time there's like a reference to the fact that he dragged her across the floor. Because keep in mind, Alex is fucking vehemently denied this. Okay, the drag me across the floor stuff. I mean, if Alice had fucking recorded this sooner, we would have significantly more.
For me to follow whether Alice was upset when we had been totally fine, and then suddenly...
And again, like, if he denied it, why wouldn't he leave the messages?
She had hit me. Alice then says that I had dragged her in an argument and that I had shouted at her. I ignore this in the text messages as it was untrue, and I've covered this in this video already.
Yeah, I ignored this because it was untrue. That's not how you would do that.
Where I text evidence that she is intentionally not included as it contradicts her own story. Alice says we had a huge fight where I dragged her, covered her mouth and put her in a headlock, and that this happened on the 19th of October, a few days after we had moved in with each other. There are no texts from this time that even suggest that we were fighting or had been in a fight, and that's because this did not happen. On the 19th of October, Alice asked me to call, and the next text message was Alice asking me to sort out my bike in the garage.
So he's just completely flat out denying this. And then there's all the messages where they talked about it privately. And for some reason, they're just gone. Weird. Weird that we don't have those. I've left when I needed to and you hated it. I always said let me go when I go to cool down and rethink. I get so overwhelmed and you hated that. I didn't say you don't say that, so why are you dragging me? I know you said that. And why we argued a lot, I would never say don't let me go. That's very much not like me. Well, I hated it because I couldn't do anything when you're upset at me. We were both screaming, let me go. It had stopped my whole day and I can't function when someone upsets me. Then don't say mean things. I don't know what to say. You fucked me up. I was not myself. Alex unsent a message. So anything even related to this is good. I'm going through this with a therapist. The actual answer is that I need to work on myself. That's a given. Everyone does. I do understand all this in a way. I don't think that you think I do. I just can't type how I talk and it wouldn't make sense. Like we could have free... Okay, this is just... Call me. I mean, if she did call and get the recording, we would have more information, so... I didn't want to fight. Okay, this is just... I feel like this is all boring. I don't care. You make me apologize after you did something and I reacted. Oh, Jesus. I'm crying. I don't want to cry on the phone like a beggy little freak to show emotion. I'm not pitying anyone. I have no emotions. I'm numb. Okay. Who cares? Okay. I feel nothing. Okay. I can leave you alone again. I don't want to make you feel like that. I've been feeling like this. I want to fucking end all of that since I left. I know. I only had just been able to like, damn, okay, this is all real. I had to unplug fully. You know that? I've seen stuff you posted. I have boxes under my bed. Okay. So I need to fix this. I need to fix this. Blah, 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 blah. I just kept hammering work at you as a fix because I thought it was my fix. Every day I walk, I go, wow, I imagine if... Okay, I don't care. Like, I hate you. No, I love you. No, I hate you. I thought you stayed because you didn't want to go home. No, I don't care. I assumed. House stuff and the money. Ooh, Allison sent the message here. Got on your back about taxes in the house. God, I can't even type that without crying. You really pushed me away without touching me. Sounds like you did both, allegedly. You're on my back on everything. I made videos. Okay. We can skip a lot of this shit. Because there's nothing here about abuse. We'd stopped playing video games together. We argued about games.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Therapy. Yeah, dude, if you did a drinking game when Alex used therapy as like a weapon, you'd be fucking, I don't know, you'd be dragged across the floor and fucking have somebody's hand covering your mouth. Oh, we moved in. You should have stayed. Just shouldn't have stayed. None of this would have happened. Realistic. You've been not realistic. You've been horrible to me. Yeah. You clearly weren't in a place to be with someone. Making excuses. The stuff with your ex fucked me up like a lot. What?
No way!
Yo! Thank you.
There's a KFC in here!
How am I doing, bro? I'm
doing,
just
DeOrio?
eyeing. I'm eyeing. All right, 3% of the population... I'm going to end this poll. 3% of the population thinks that Alice is worse. 13% say they're both bad. All right, 85% think Alex is the worser of two evils. For me, it was wrong after like 2 months in when you started throwing around insults, fuck me up in the calls. I'm scream crying, but that's just me. Alex unsent a message. Oh, what about him texting Lewis? I wasn't like blaming you. I know, I'm just trying to know what you're on about. Yeah, about you two still being together. I don't feel like I ever got an answer about it or a conversation, like it was ignored. I addressed that very quickly. I wanted to be with you, and I didn't press it. And it was before we were together. I did, though. I thought I was through it. I was thorough with it. Yeah, I guess. I don't remember that. And the aquarium? What is happening? Okay, well, he was mental, and he wanted to know if we were together. And I was like, oh, she's moving on. Let me fuck it up situation. Yeah, I guess I was texting at the party that you were staying with me or whatever. I didn't know that was happening. I don't know what's happening here. Did she, like, date the two of them at the same time or something? If that was true, why didn't Alex mention that? That was texting my dad. So, yeah, I was hurt by not showing affection, also because he called me a C word and said sorry and gave me a kiss, and I honestly wouldn't care so much. Yeah, I mean, it went deep and personal. We spoke about that.
Is this really lolly?
Okay. This is all just like, I couldn't mask it. I was such a bad guy. Oh, did you know I went to therapy?
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why? It's fucking me up so deeply. This is just like...
I'd like to give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
This is like... I told myself you didn't want to touch me or be near me because I got fat or my skin infection. We never talked about this, but I was embarrassed to be next to you. I felt like a freak.
Always do the possible.
Dude, I actually want to read this part because it makes me feel better reading that Alex has like fucking body dysmorphia after all this. Holy shit.
Can I say something to you?
Can we get some music for this?
I really like you.
This is like fucking crazy. Oh, thank you for the 10 gifted. Jeez, I didn't even see that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy shit, you guys are pampering me up for this. As I delve into a deeper...
I always do the possible.
Oh, God. All right. I want to try... I'm going to try to get to page 600 by the end of the stream. That's my goal. My goal is to get to 600.
I really like you.
Why? Where is... Is this the one I wanted? Whoa, that's loud.
Is this really lolly?
Yes, this is the one I wanted. Okay. I walk 5 minutes and up some steps. I was holding you to standards I wasn't holding to myself. I just told myself that you didn't want to touch me.
I really like you.
Or be near me because I got fat or my skin infection. We never talked about this, but I was embarrassed to be next to you. I felt like a freak. It wasn't you, because I know that upset you. I didn't want to touch you because you hurt me. Yeah. I saw that, and that's how I saw you, and that's how I see you. That was a personal thing. As a person, I didn't want to be near you. I want to say... I really didn't care about anything else.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
God. Yeah. Because I didn't think I could deal with it. Made me feel like shit. And understand, by the way, I was running from it. I thought if I got paid, then we could just focus on you again, like how I wanted. I was just doing things on my own time. I felt like you should wait because in my head the money problem was an issue problem, but it wasn't. And it didn't need to be thought of like that. Dude, if Omnia Media just... Dude. In a way, Omnia Media was the one who fucking held Alice on the floor or whatever and covered her mouth, you know? Because if Omnia Media just paid Alex, he wouldn't have had to inflict this upon her, allegedly. Guys, Omnia Media is the real domestic abuser in this situation, dude. Holy shit. It's Omnia Media, dude. It's always been Omnia Media. It's unironic you're giving the next defense, yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's okay. I know it's late. What are you doing, by the way? What are you gonna go get drinks, you freak? I just want to clear some things up before we go, because I don't think... Dude, I just want to clear some things up before you go. Anyway, here's all these unsent messages. I try to think of something better to say so you can move forward. I don't know. Okay, whatever. What are you talking about? Sorry, I didn't know how to end the conversation. Wait, is this supposed to be her being toxic back? This is like... Wait, I'm sorry, is this the toxicity? Yes, I am toxic back. It's been months on end of the same behavior. I'm very much over it. Claiming he wanted to fix things and arguing like crazy. This is my... I said all this in my first statement. I showed the multiple accounts he used to message me after I said no more. After every fuck up, after I left, I blocked him and gave up with believing him, telling me he wants to fix things. This is draining for both of us, 100%. He's trying and I'm not giving. And I'm valid in doing so because I'm always after a shitty argument. Dude, she's literally just like forcing him to engage with the questioning. I don't see that as being like bad. I wouldn't back down here. I'm valid in doing so because I was always after a shitty argument where he then, not to my surprise, insult me and go on. I give it back and I defend myself. I never denied that as I reacted. Times he insulted me and set that tone, I insulted him back. I state so many times I'm reacting to something he's done. I should have blocked him everywhere and moved on, which is what I finally did not long after the continuous arguing. The calls were always blown out of proportion and aggressive. I posted video proof of how our Discord calls go. He never left out an insult when he got pissed, and for me that's a big trigger. Since the start of the relationship, I had begged him to stop insulting me and calling me a whore. He said he will stop, and he does it the very next day in arguments. He knew this was a trigger for me. He went straight for it in every single argument and insulted me. I gave up caring about this, and I insulted him back. You can only be told the KYS and throw so much shit at you before you give the same energy and toxicity back. I hate who I'd become, and I'd forever be apologetic to those I offend with my words and myself. I let myself, and I'm sure many of others, down, but I'm a human, and I react and this was extremely toxic. He claims in this video that he cared for the cat. Before living together, he threatened to snap my cat's neck while over mine. We were in an argument in my room, and he ended up getting up, and Bear started meowing while he was insulting me, and he comes out saying he's going to snap the cat's neck, telling him to shut up.
What's the name
After
of
this,
the guy
I never
from
felt
Keemstar
comfortable with him
Orbiter?
around my
Nick
cat
Oreo.
again.
Mr. Oreo.
There were so many times where I asked or hinted that Alex to go home, as when I got Bear, he never left and kept coming over. He added this message. And now I see shit, I realize how much you loved him, that I was always bitter. Because, again, there's no evidence for this text. I haven't seen it. I never deny Alex loved him. He claimed he loved me and also told me he's going to kill me. Oh, bro. Holy fuck. That's fire. That's actually fire. I never deny that Alex loved the cat. He claimed he also loved me, and he told me that he was going to kill me, and I forgave him. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. But I'll never forget. Made up. Oh my god. I admit what I did. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I said sorry for my tone. That's not a beef at all. I'm gonna break your neck. I don't want to see you ever again. Yo, is that new? I don't remember this message. Fucking yeah, I can't believe... Guys, I won't believe that she... How would he say this about the cat if he only said it to her? Nope, not new. I must have forgotten it. There's so much crazy shit. I'm sorry if my tone admitted to it, you spaz. Get help. Is this like... I don't know. I only add this here as it's my first statement, but I really do push that if you read everything that you haven't already, I'm trying to give new information and context to take accountability for my language, not recycle. I picked up the call with a very monotone voice. This was a trigger to Alex, and it made him angry, so we argued over it. I apologize over the tone. I can have, but I'm drained after the argument. And after argument after argument. It was late at night, and he kept ringing, and I never wanted to pick up because it was always a shit show. I said I'm going to bed after I picked up, and this was in a low tone, and that's what validated him telling me that he was going to kill me. And he called me a whore, etc. I was over it.